Demo Reel, which is the Nostalgia Critic spin-off, I guess. It's kind of that thing, you know, that thing he did. Yes, all right. So I'm going to add this to everyone, which everyone really loves. And then we're going to watch the rest of Demo Reel. I thought there was a big final episode, but I can't find it on my clip of videos. And honestly, does anyone really give a shit? It's fucking Demo Reel. But yeah, let's get this started. It is fucking hot as hell in my apartment. Oh my god. So now... Then, there we go. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to finish off Demo Reel. I was going to do this last night, but I kind of wanted to just enjoy my day off. Because I had one more day of my, like, fucking long-ass vacation. It was, by the way, it was good. I got that ready. Let's crack open a drink. Come on. Hey, that's not bad. It's a weird play. It kind of tastes like a rocket pop. That's weird. Anyway, we're gonna watch. It looks like I only have 3 more episodes of Demo Reel left. We did the Dark Knight episode, Wreck-It Ralph. We did the Lost in Translation episodes. All we have are the Blair Witch Projects and Blue Patches.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're just finishing it off. And then if I have some time, we'll watch something else. I have that Game Crazy video or something like that. That'd be fun.
Donnie, if you're seeing this, I just want you to know.
Isn't that black dude a furry?
Hey, Musicology. Yes, he is.
We're both sorry. We didn't know. How could we?
Yes, he is. Check his Twitter.
Just know.
Sup, Joey in chat.
Hey, Saints in Hell.
We get it. Sort of.
Hello, F-Wens.
Well, hello there, Gaseous. Gaseous, Musicology, Saints in Hell, what's up?
Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Created by Doug and Rob Walker.
Donnie Dupre will no longer be a nuisance to us.
Swag.
After my associates picked him up at gunpoint from the airport, they dropped him off in the middle.
All right, so this takes place after the episode I just showed.
Where nobody can find him. Let's just say that the troubling nature of Demo Reel and Donnie Dupre...
Been going through my music collection looking for appropriate tracks for future videos.
Oh, that's cool. Your last video was really good. The one about Fuzz Owl and the Butter Wars. That was pretty good. Nice editing.
On our radars.
I liked it when Empty was like, oh, this game's only 2 hours. And then he showed it took him like over 8.5 hours to play. That was a really good one. And the Titus laugh, beautiful. I'm doing the chef's kiss.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
What?
You
Roll
kidnapped a man
thanks.
at gunpoint and left him to die? That's f***ing messed up.
He was threatening our operation.
Guy, we're sweet filmmakers. We remake films badly. We're not the goddamn mafia.
What are you, a psycho?
But...
Dude, I don't even want to look at you. The less I'm associated with this, the better.
Yeah,
Oh, wow, it's Doug.
I'm off to be an internet
Bada bing,
reviewer.
bada
They're
boom.
mentally stable.
Hey, Lord Ass.
Wait! Where are you going? Does this mean you won't be at the Christmas party?
Ow. Ouch.
Sup.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Podcast with Fuzz sounds horrible if no one's bullying him.
Yeah, I didn't even bother fucking sitting down and watching that because I knew it would suck. Like, Deadwing Dork's alright. He's alright in small doses. Like, I was watching a stream of his the other day where he was laughing at Karens and people getting into fights at Chuck E. Cheese. That's pretty alright.
It's
But, like, him and...
time. Butterwaffen will hunt us down.
Hey, Richard Russell. But, like, listening to him and Fuzz talking
Did you
at the
see
same
bar
time.
video I sent you? Hilarious shit.
Yeah, that was funny.
Rebecca, you alive?
No.
Oh, me too. I can't feel my legs. Where are you?
How about a podcast with Fuzz and Flamenco? Did not expect the Sega Genesis reference in it.
Same. I would rather drink bleach than watch Fuzz and Flamenco on a stream together.
The black kid
Pedmenco.
saying oy vey at the end mad.
Yeah.
Too much butter in the air, unbearable TBH.
A scream? Quinn went after you.
He's called left-wing kook for a reason.
Where's Quinn?
Yeah. Kind of realized that watching his videos about, like, public fights. Good 90% of the video were just, like, black women. And he never acknowledged it. He was always like, this is
He was
crazy.
into
This
the
is...
money, just like the actual ones keck.
Yeah. He was always like, this is crazy. This is an American thing. This is how they do things in America. I'm like, nah, maybe African American, maybe.
In the toilet.
You mean in the bathroom?
No, I mean literally in the toilet.
He's a labased centrist, enough said.
Yeah, true. I still remember that time he got fucking sued. He got a cease and desist from Larkin Love because he was, like, illegally downloading her work. He was legally downloading her fucking, like, porn videos, and when he went to go, like, talk to her about it on Twitter, she just said, I'm very disappointed in you, Mr. Deadwing Dork.
Why does your shirt say Malkovich equals balls? Why are you dressed as Belle?
Just scored a Valkyrie profile strategy guide for $10. Score.
Nice.
LOL.
That's literally all.
That's black culture, from him. What a coward.
Yeah.
Then there was that stream he made dunking on the abortion chick, then defended her halfway through.
Ah, that's gay. I still need to find Nostalgia Chick's old videos, because I know she made old videos. I know she made one about Buffy the Vampire Slayer, she made one about the Babysitter's Club, and I cannot find them. Can you help a nigga out?
What happened here?
Please tell me it had nothing to do with that.
Well, I've gathered all the footage I could find from the past 3 days. Yeah, we've been out for that long.
Yeah, that's like a fucking bender and a half.
Irish hangover.
Nice George Floyd painting in the background.
Also, that guy...
Them in the archives. I'll let you know what I have.
Cool, thanks. That guy in the background looks like... I can't remember his name. That guy from Mallrats, the guy that used to stick his hands in his pants and shake people's hands. He looks like that guy from Mallrats.
Now? Or am I thinking of someone else?
Yeah, Lindsay Ellis is a huge leftist, and she got fucking BTFO'd by other leftists for not being as left-wing as them.
What do you mean now?
Yeah, true. She was known as the girl who had hot dogs thrown in her face for a joke.
Oh, thank you.
He really does. I can't remember his name, but he looks like the guy from Mallrats.
All right.
Did you see that Miranda sings Apology? Holy shit.
Yeah, I've seen... Yeah, I didn't watch it, but it's like some girl with a ukulele. Red flag already, unless you're Hawaiian.
With Movie Blog?
Yes, she did, and that shit was funny, and Movie Bob was vindicated in the end.
Is there whiskey in this?
Yeah, it's Irish coffee.
Are you kidding me?
Hair the dog.
We've had enough dog, thanks.
You talking about Jason Lee?
Yes, Jason Lee, thank you. Yeah, he looks like Jason Lee.
Caffeine.
Alright, what do you have?
God, I haven't watched Mallrats in like 10 years. I probably wouldn't like it if
all
all...
the men in Channel Autism except Linkara and Furious Fernando. I wonder why she skipped those two.
To be fair, Angry Joe is with a pretty attractive
Jason
few
Lee
women.
played Syndrome in The Incredibles.
He did? That was a good movie. There's another one I haven't seen in a long time. Angry Joe was actually with a fairly attractive woman at the time. And I think before that he dated... She was like an old actress from All That. The second run of All That. She was in that show. And she ended up being like a gamer chick online. And I think he was with her for a little bit.
Was competent. Jason Lee was great as Syndrome.
Yeah, I remember that movie being... I remember that movie being really good. But yeah, I'd say Kevin Smith's best movie is probably Clerks, the first one. I remember thinking parts of Clerks 2 was pretty funny, but I didn't like it as much as the first, and I flat out refused to watch the third movie. Fuck that shit.
Pixar was so good in the 2000s.
Yeah, they were.
Alright, well, everything. For starters, there's this.
Up was the last great Pixar movie, and that was 14 years ago. I thought Joe and Other Joe were a cute couple. Red State is underrated though.
My brother will love that movie, and I used to fuck with him by saying I didn't like it that much. And he'd go on these long rants about why I was wrong. It was funny. It was an alright movie. I forgot he did that.
Clerks is a classic, absolutely worth a watch.
Yeah, if you ever worked retail, everyone needs to see that movie.
How the
The only
hell did we go from Wall-E to turning red? Jesus Christ.
It's indicative of the culture. Look at what happened with Marvel Comics. How do you go from like
7 in a row.
Yeah, I did not like that part. I was about to say that. Yeah, that's borderline cuckoldry.
Your dress.
Shh. Don,
WTF had no idea there was a third.
seeing this, I just want you to know.
Yeah, it came out I think last year or early this year, and I refused to watch it. I don't need.
Was written by female communists.
True. It was written by an Asian woman who has a fucking white boyfriend. It's always
My
like
choice, Mom.
it's always the most like politically charged Asian women that are fucking all the white men. It's fucking wild.
Sorry. We didn't know.
Didn't Marvel file for bankruptcy in the late 90s?
Yes, they did, and Toy Biz saved their ass. Toy Biz and Marvel vs. Capcom saved their ass. That's why Disney bought them out in the late 2000s, because I guess they were fucking up again.
We get it. Sort of.
Like, look at how comic books...
Propaganda in action.
Yeah.
Yep, MVC2 pretty much saved Marvel.
Yeah, you go from good comic books, like, not that long ago, like 13, 14 years ago, you had Blackest
Hi,
Night.
guys.
Hey, Beaker. You had, like, Blackest Night, Marvel Zombies, and even before that, you had stuff like Kingdom Come and, fucking, I'm trying to think of...
Hey, Beaker.
But now you have, like, crap, and it's all, like, unreadable garbage, and, yeah, it's just the people who write it are all, like,
Crawling in my skin.
oh, my God, it is hot as fuck in my apartment.
I don't
Never
know.
really was super into comic books except Ninja Funnies. My brother was a super fan too. Asterisk though. That's how Sony got the rights to Spider-Man and X-Men and whatnot. They were selling off the rights.
Yeah, and it became a clusterfuck because Disney didn't want to like work with Sony and for Fantastic Four and all, or they didn't want to work with Sony for Spider-Man or Fantastic Four for X-Men or Fox for Fantastic Four and X-Men. That's why for a while they stopped making X-Men and Fantastic Four comic books because
Freddy Krueger was right.
yeah, because they didn't want to give like free advertisements for Fox movies, but I'm guessing they stopped that now they bought the rights to Fox. Hopefully that means we'll get like either a better Marvel vs. Capcom game that has Wolverine and Storm and Magneto and Sentinel in it, or we'll just get fucking Marvel vs.
Nice
Capcom
freeze
collection.
frame. It's like an advertisement for the Kuka Life subreddit.
You know what? I wasn't even thinking about that when I paused this because I'm not like
Lol.
100%. I'm not always on Mutt's Law mode, but yeah.
Mark in Dream Child is the definition of a late 80s to early 90s teenager.
Yeah, he was cool. He was a skater dude. He had the fucking cool, like, late 80s outfit that made him look like he was an extra on fucking Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Seriously, Dream Child is...
They retconned shit in the comics to spite Fox and X-Men. Fuck Marvel and Disney.
Yeah. But Mark looked like you can tell that movie was made in, like, 89. It was in that period when, like, the 80s were dying and the 90s were trying to find its own identity. Like, it was that period. So everyone looked like a Saved by the Bell or a Blossom or, like...
This was a fun show. Remember Herman's Head?
I don't remember that. And I've actually never watched Parker Lewis Can't Lose. I only know it because I have an issue of, I think, Simpsons magazine. My brother-in-law gave me a bunch of really old, like, Simpsons magazines when he was, like, a preteen.
Horror movies was 1,988.
Still can't
Every
say you.
major horror franchise had an entry in the year. Did they not shoot any B-roll for this or what?
I don't know.
Lol.
Well, I've never actually seen Parker Lewis, but my brother-in-law gave me a bunch of Simpsons magazines.
Nobody gives a shit about Scarlet Bitch. You had a good backstory as Magneto's daughter.
Oh, yeah, she was Magneto's daughter.
Herman's Head is mainly noteworthy for starring the voice of Lisa Simpson.
Yeah, she was also in the Twilight Zone movie, too.
Broken. Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Phantasm, Pumpkinhead, Chucky, Howling, the Blob remake.
That's a good lineup.
Who the hell are these people? Do you know it, James?
No. You?
No.
The only friend I know by that name is James.
She was also in Maximum Overdrive.
Really? Cool. Yeah, she was, she's not in a lot. She mainly just does Lisa Simpson.
Not anymore. They retconned her and Quicksilver to spite Fox.
Gay. Yeah, she got married recently, and I can't imagine. Like, imagine your honeymoon, and you get to have sex with fucking Yardley Smith.
Oh yeah, that one girl in the Twilight Zone movie who got sucked in like the video game Kill in Freddy's Dead Mao.
Oh no, that wasn't Yardley Smith. That was Nancy Cartwright. That was Bart Simpson, not Lisa. Yeah, Nancy Cartwright was in Twilight Zone.
They pushed her so hard and her comic run got shitcanned. She looks like she has Down syndrome.
Ooh, Yardley Smith? Her voice is always the Lisa Simpson voice. They just downpitch it. Imagine having sex with...
Didn't get decapitated by a helicopter.
True. Imagine having sex with Yardley Smith and you just hear Lisa Simpson's voice coming out. Oh, that feels good. Oh, yeah. Oh, right there. It's like, Here's a fun fact. Tara Strong, the voice actor for a fuck ton of cartoon characters, she tried to do that with her husband when they were having sex, and he was... She tried to do that with her husband when they were having sex, and he was like, no, this is weird.
I believe that movie is 40 years old now.
Oh, hell no.
No.
Yeah, she was like doing Bubbles' voice and all this. It's like, no. I don't want to, like... I don't want to fuck some hot MILF and have her fucking, like, sound like Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls.
So what's after that?
A movie.
A movie?
Tara Strong is hot, but she's fucking nuts, too. She tried to get some Uber driver fired.
Probably into age play.
Probably.
When did we make a movie?
Tara Strong bad.
Tara Strong bad. Hey, Torsh, more like I'm down bad for Tara Strong.
What do you want to do for this scene? I don't know. Leave the camera in front of the characters and cut the top part of one of the characters. Nowadays someone would tell her to do a Twilight Sparkles voice.
They wouldn't fuck her.
Dicking your wife, and then she starts talking like Timmy Turner.
Yeah.
Tara is into Californian boys. Tara Strong tried to get an immigrant fired for supporting Trump.
Yeah, it was an Uber driver. That was really fucked up of you. That was messed up of you, Tara. I still would. Her fucking tits are incredible. But yeah, that's mean. You shouldn't do that.
I bet she slept with hundreds of con-goers.
Probably.
Got here, then maybe we can figure out the biggest mystery of them all.
What's that?
It's been 3 days.
Buttercup's actress was in Pee-wee Big Adventure.
Really?
Those tits are Ella Bot.
Oh, they're fake? I wouldn't notice.
Quinn, come and see Inns.
50-year-old sagging honkers. She's
Still
a
would.
crazy bitch, but she's cute is on the bingo card for a reason.
Hey, man. They say don't stick your dick in crazy, but not wanting to.
Headquarters!
Malcolm is buck broken by Doug.
Oh my god.
Swear to God.
I don't even think that thinner girl is in any of Doug's stuff anymore. We're gonna watch a bunch of Nostalgia Critic videos where it's all like the new sketches.
When I pulled the body from Twisted Burning Wreck, it looked like this.
But yeah, we're gonna watch a bunch of the newer Nostalgia Critic video.
Hot, including 50-year-old tits. Joker is love. Joker is life.
Yeah, I need to watch that one too. Yeah, there's plenty of women in their late 40s and 50s look good.
Worth getting on the Steam summer sale.
Night at the Gates of Hell by Puppet Combo. It's a horror game that plays. It's like an Italian horror movie, but it's like a first-person survival horror game. It's really good, and it's accessible to newcomers, and it's fairly forgiving while also being hard.
If you're drinking without
Night
me,
at the
I will
Gates
find
of
you
Hell.
Unstelle as you fast as a puppy pound. So be it. Quinn, when I come back, your balls are mine.
Yeah, Joey, like psychiatrists, right?
Yeah. Hey!
I would say it'll bleed, but I don't live in that reality.
Illbleed's fucking good. They need to put... I think D is on...
I'm an old man, so going after a 50-year-old woman isn't weird. Bit different when you are still young. Can
Yeah.
you react to that Darman video? I don't think you'll get copyrighted since there's other reactions of his videos. Jill Sneed.
I mean, there are other reactions of James Rolfe videos, but mine keep getting shot down.
Germans.
But I'll try.
And we have no choice. We need to go in order and see what happened.
Yeah, you don't see that girl in the Nostalgia Critic videos anymore. Now she's replaced by... D is on Steam. Now you see Tamara, who honestly is an upgrade. Tamara is an upgrade. She's cool. I wish Enemy Zero was...
Just so you know, it went shut IT down.
I wish Enemy Zero was on Steam and D too. Killer 7 is on Steam. You should play that. Killer 7 is fucking awesome.
Cause she thought she could do better. Worked out so well for her, am I right? Enemy Zero is God tier.
God tier? Also, yeah, Killer 7 is on Steam.
LA to make it as an actor.
Oh, I hope she made it. Judging by Gassius' comment, she probably didn't.
Who are you?
I'm
A
Fabrizio.
bunch of Sega Saturn games are God tier.
Yeah. That guy is the last angry geek. His videos suck. If you ever want to watch a fat nerd droning on about Doctor Who, and then say, that episode was alright, I liked it, and you'll love his videos.
I work here. Who are you?
Tacoma, it's okay. It's the tenant. I'm Rebecca, your security guard.
Still waiting for the PC port of Lollipop Chainsaw and Shadows of the Damned. Big boner, big boner. Saturn games are the best.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that Lollipop Chainsaw remaster. Hopefully it comes out. And same with Shadows of the Damned. I've never played that.
Fat Doctor Who nerd.
There's a lot of them.
Lollipop Chainsaw getting a remake still.
That's what I heard, a remake or a remaster. They said they're not going to change much in it. It'll probably have a few of the songs taken out. Also, I heard recently that there was a Splatterhouse Encore copyright. I'm hoping it's a remaster of the 2010 game that has 1, 2, and 3 on it, as well as the new one, because that game is fucking awesome. And I know, I don't want remasters. I want new games. I want both.
RPG remake looks nice.
Yes, it does.
You know they will remove the naughty stuff cause beta soy kooks.
You know, you never know. You really never know, because you never know.
Suda didn't get rights to Lollipop Chainsaw. You'll get Shadows of the Damned remastered on all consoles, though.
Yeah, but some other company got the rights to Lollipop Chainsaw, and they said they're making a remastered version of it, so hopefully. And yeah, I know new games are nice, but I love the fact that older games are being playable on modern consoles.
Remaster. I'm not holding my breath.
Cautiously optimistic, and I think we're going to get a Mega Man Legends collection. That's 1, 2, and Tronbon. Yeah, there was
Still no Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster release date loudly crying face.
Patience. Yeah, a copyright for Splatterhouse Encore was found out not too long ago. So that means, more likely than not, it'll probably just be a remaster of Splatterhouse.
Will be bundled in the Mega Man Legends collection when they get to it. Stream Suikoden 2 when the remaster comes out.
Alright, but I have a bad habit of not completing RPGs unless they're action.
How much could I get for them?
A lot.
Trombone is a $700 game now, by the way.
I have that game on PS3.
Mirror sauce.
I have Mega Man Legends 1 and Tronbon on PS3. I never bothered to get the second Mega Man Legends.
This late.
I'm a hungry man.
Gaseous Clay sell them all together for like $1,000.
Neat.
If you'd like to join us.
Yes.
I found out Splatterhouse.
Clay.
I have the Splatterhouse remake for PS3. That game is $300 in box. And I'm like, fuck. because I could use that money, but at the
1000
same...
sounds good to me. Suikoden 2 is like a $400 game and 5 is like $300.
Like, I could use that money, but at the same time, I really like the Splatterhouse remake, and I still play it from time to time. Like, it's a really good remake. It's fucking amazing.
I have a copy of Tron Bonne for PS1 complete in okay condition.
I got, the Senran Kagura special editions. Like, every physical copy of Senran Kagura I have, except for Shinobi.
Most expensive Genesis game.
Nice.
Very nice. My copy of Tron Bonne is near mint.
Yeah, I have all the special editions of Senran Kagura, except I think it was the second Switch game, the Neptunia crossover, and I heard those go for a pretty penny, but I don't want to sell them either.
Grail for PS1, like Little Samson or Hagen.
It's a good game. Hagane. The voice thing doesn't say Hagane right, and it doesn't say dates right, too.
0. More numbers are adding up. I'm not going to bother to put it together. I'll keep you updated. Anyway, I seem to be abandoned in the middle of the woods here.
Aiden Cadis is coming to the Switch.
I saw that. I'm going to buy that. I really liked Batten Kaidos. I wish I didn't sell it. I sold a lot of games that I wish I didn't. I wish I kept all. Nowadays, I don't sell my games. I keep them. I fucking hoard that shit like a dragon guarding gold. Even though there are some that I don't play and I could get some money for. But still, there's always that off chance where it's like, I want to go back and I want to play like something like that. Like, I didn't touch Lollipop Chainsaw for like 5 years, and then I just looked at it. I was like, I want to play it. And I played through it again. It was really good.
Bastards. I don't exactly know what to do. I'm not really a survivalist, but one thing I do know about is film. So
just realized a majority of the super expensive PS1 games are remastered now. Klonoa, Valkyrie Profile, Suikoden 2, etc. I buy games to play, not to display.
Same here.
One of these days I'll get my shelves set up so I can show off my collection.
Same. I play every game I buy, even if they're shitty. I bought fucking Twilight. It was a Twilight Scene It for the Wii, because it was like $2 on eBay without shipping. And I played it. I played a few rounds. I bought as a gag because it was $5.
This shit when it was cheap or new.
I got this exercise game by the guy that tried to get Kanye West sent into a fucking mental asylum, and it was like $5. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it out. Man, that fucking workout kicked my ass. My fucking legs hurt for like a week.
Project do.
I got a lot of my like Wii games are just shovelware. Like right now, I can look over and I can see.
Nobody gave a shit about PS1 or Genesis games on clearances.
Same. Like right now, I'm looking over to the side at my game collection, and I can see iCarly for the Wii just staring right at me. Fucking Sam is staring at me from like a bubble.
And then just do the exact opposite of that, because those kids were fucking idiots. Okay, so
a Blair Witch parody.
Those kids from the Blair Witch Project did is that they got lost for 10 seconds and they panicked. So I am not going to panic, which is easier said than done.
Play that, Joey.
Play that? What, iCarly? Oh, yeah, when I get stuff set up. It's actually not that bad of a game. It's shovelware. But imagine a WarioWare game with characters from iCarly in it. It's just really cheap. I have a video game based off Victorious, and it's a lot better because it's a very simple.
When Doug still had hair. I got a sealed copy of Lollipop Chainsaw for Xbox. I want it rated just to do it, but I said screw it and keep it sealed. Getting Snatcher at a department store that was run down as hell when it was brand new in 1994.
I envy you, man. But yeah, I have a Victorious game that's a lot better. It's basically a really easy point-and-click adventure game. And I might stream that too if I get a chance. It has all the characters from the show and all voiced by their own actors. And the plot's not terrible. But yeah, Richard, I am so jealous. I would love to go to a store in the...
Why not?
I would love to go to the store in the 90s and just pick up a copy of Snatcher or Earthbound or Little Samson.
I think they only had 3 Sega CD games at that store. Snatcher, Sonic CD, and a game called Bouncers.
The Bouncer. Sonic CD and Snatcher are good choices. I never heard of the Bouncer, but there is a PS2 game called The Bouncer that is a fucking mess. It's a beat 'em up made by Square, and it's like, of course, since it's like early 2000s Square, it has like a convoluted plot, and everyone looks like you can tell they were designed by Tetsuya Nomura. Like, they all have that like edgy 2000s look to them that he still does to this day.
After having myself a good cry, actually, maybe I need another one. It's really scary.
It's a shitty game where you play as basketballs that have eyeballs and shout slurs.
I think I remember that game, actually. But I don't remember playing it on the Sega CD.
A potential sequel and it went nowhere. My ex-wife had the Bouncer as a kid but no memory card for the PS2.
Ouch. You know, Richard, that game you mentioned sounds similar to a game I played on the Commodore 64. I think it was the Commodore. It was like an old floppy disk device. Because I remember when I was very young, I had a floppy disk computer that looked like a Commodore, and it had a basketball game where you played as two basketballs trying to like dunk each other in their nets. A Hot Wheels game where you just drove around and like got your car fixed out, and like a Ghostbusters game. And I remember the Ghostbusters game talked. It said, "Ghostbusters, more ha ha."
Is that I'm so deep inside the forest that chances are nothing dangerous
Balls.
could hear me and track me down and...
Looks like the court is gonna rule in favor of Microsoft soon. That Commodore game was probably one-on-one.
Let me look it up. I want to look this up. Oh, and really? One-on-one. Commodores. No, that's not it. That's a basketball game. The Commodore 64 game I remember is a basketball game.
Next Toys for Bob Banjo-Kazooie remake.
Did they really?
I said before there was a friend of mine who traded his Sega CD with Snatcher and Pop Full Mail for a working Jaguar CD with Blue Lightning.
Ooh, ow. Yo, the Jaguar CD was so poorly made. It used coaxial cables in an era where Super Nintendo games had a fucking AV out cord. The NES had an AV out system, although you had to like special order it. The disc clamp, the like lid for the CD would clamp on too tightly on the CD, pressing it down, and it would fuck up the engine. That system was loaded with problems. Your friend got fucking ripped off.
He's probably gonna do. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
And don't tell me the games. Oh, the games are awful. You had a Cybermorph sequel called like Battle Tanks or something. You had a Highlander game that sucked dick. Spoonie1 did a video about it that I will show later on in the future. Oh my god, that was a fucking terrible system. The angry video game nerds wouldn't even fucking work. Like, no matter what the guy did to fix it, it wouldn't work.
The Jaguar CD port of Primal Rage was actually pretty decent. It had an FP game.
Well, the Alien vs. Predator game was a cartridge game. I had that game. I had a Jaguar. A brother of mine sold my Sega Genesis. Well, it was the family Sega Genesis, but I played a lot on it. And he sold it for a fucking Jaguar. And I remember playing AVP on it a lot, just because, fuck it. Yeah, 3DO had some good stuff.
Look at here. We got a bottle, people.
Brain Dead 13 was on the Jaguar CD too.
I did not know that.
There's people out here. Okay, I'm gonna read it.
I remember playing Doom on the Jaguar, Alien vs. Predator, Bubsy. Fuck. I think that was it. I think we also had a football game. We didn't have that for long, and that got sold too.
See if I can get some more information. Let's see. Army of Northern Virginia, Confederate States of America. I don't think that's a good sign.
Brutal sports football.
I don't think it was that one. I think it was just like a generic football game. Like John Madden or something without John Madden. Oh, I had Wolfenstein. That was really good. The Wolfenstein for Jaguar was actually very good. And Doom was pretty good, but it had no music.
Come on.
Starting. 3, 2, 1. 1. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116,
started.
Damn.
Tony Aikman NFL football.
I think that's what it was.
CO, come on, money's on the tie.
They're just having a drinking contest? What is this? Lightweight. Oh, there's a new Indiana Jones movie that's coming out today, and I really don't care to watch it. 15 years ago, we got Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and I thought it was, I remember I watched it in theaters when it came out, and I was just, after it, I was just like, okay. That was literally, that's my review of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Honey Jack Daniels yet? It's so delicious.
I need to try that. I was going to pick that up at the liquor store the last time, but I didn't.
Giving free tickets for it when you eat there.
All right. Yeah, I'm not going to go see it in theaters. I'll probably wait until it's on, like, Disney Plus or something.
Harrison Ford gives more care about Indiana Jones than Star Wars.
Yeah, that's funny. Someone will ask him something about Star Wars, and he'll be like, I don't give a fuck. But you talk to him about Indiana Jones, he's like, yes, that was it. I love that. Talk to me more about that. Yeah, first three movies are great. Temple of Doom is underrated. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is just okay. Like, I didn't hate it. I wasn't furious when I saw it.
Pioneered the acting technique of acting like you would rather be anywhere else.
Yeah, he's fucking great at that.
Harrison Ford doesn't care about anything.
No, he just wants to smoke weed and fly planes. But yeah, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was just okay. Like, I didn't hate it. I wasn't angry when I watched it, and I watched the first three as kids. When I was a kid, I watched the first three, and I was like, yeah, those are great movies. And be Jewish. Oh, yeah, he is.
Harrison Ford in Air Force One is GOAT.
I've never seen that movie. But yeah, I was just like, it's all right. I mean, the whole aliens thing. I mean, aliens... The Crystal Skull thing is aliens, so it makes sense.
I remember seeing the first one in theaters when I was 11. The tomb unraveling scene scared the shit out of me. Last Crusade Daybest. Yeah, I thought Crystal Skull wasn't that bad. The guy's face literally turns into hot sauce. Too bad fate kneecapped Harrison's successor Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, that sucks. And I read spoiler alert for the new Indiana Jones. Mutt Williams isn't in it. They killed off Shia LaBeouf's character in Vietnam. Fuck you. That was one of the better things about fucking Crystal Skull. Shia LaBeouf wasn't that bad in that. I know a lot of people give him shit because of the Transformers, but he was alright in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. He was pretty good in that. He was actually better than Harrison Ford.
Pretty disturbing too.
Oh, yeah, and Last Crusade, that guy fucking ages.
Actor, man.
You chose poorly.
They only made 3 Indiana Jones films. Such a pity.
You're going to see when the new movie comes out and it's more readily available, people are going to be looking at fucking Crystal Skull and being like, that's underrated, actually. Crystal Skull is actually good. I don't know where people are talking about it was bad. I loved it. It's like... It's an okay film at best, but it's clearly not.
Crystal Skull.
It's not a bad movie, but it's not as good as like Raiders or Last Crusade or Temple.
I take back everything I said about you.
Basically, it's what they did to Star Wars. Although to be fair,
Skull is a better vodka than a film.
I've never tried that stuff. I want to try it. Dan Aykroyd's vodka. Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull vodka. Made in the heart of Newfoundland with pure diamonds.
Play drunken.
I love that guy. Dan Aykroyd's great. He's a fucking autistic dude that got to live out his autistic fantasies of being a ghost hunter.
They might have General Hawk or Cobra Commander find the power crystals and mention TH.
Yeah.
We're all just waiting for Barbie for real. Now this is pod racing dodging the cops. It's legit good vodka.
Oh, you talk Richard Russell's talking about God fuck. That little kid that played Anakin. Yeah, that I feel so bad for that kid. Him and Ahmed Best got fucked over hard. If you don't know, Ahmed Best was the guy that played Jar Jar Binks.
He's great.
Jake Lloyd, yeah.
Jake Lloyd.
Yeah, Jake Lloyd is now in an insane asylum with schizophrenia. And Ahmed Best, he's actually still doing Star Wars stuff. He was in, I think, The Mandalorian or The Bad Batch or whatever. He got to play a Jedi, Jake Floyd. So, yeah. And a lot of people, well, really what happened with the prequels was a lot of the people that hated the prequels were Gen Xers and, like, older millennials.
Caricature, Misa Jar Jar.
I still love how Watto, the greedy businessman Watto, was a big-nosed dude that talked in a Yiddish accent. What were you thinking, George? Annie, I could take or leave a few shekels, yeah?
Truth or dare with me.
Damn, girl.
I've never seen a non-Irish woman drink so
Jar
much.
Jar's actor almost committed suicide, by the way.
Yes, he did. It was a combination of,
George knew what he was doing.
yeah. It was a combination of fan outcry.
Aliens.
Yeah, they're all like Chinese. Oh, these slanty-eyed, fucking imperialist aliens that talk in broken English. What are you doing, George?
I can't do.
I didn't like how the Force was just explained by space bacteria.
Technically, Bonerman, I'm going to go on a rant. Technically, that doesn't explain the Force. It just explains why some people are more sensitive to it than others.
That
So,
looked like Bugs thinking face.
yeah. But yeah, it doesn't explain that that's not the reason the Force exists. It just explains why some people are more fucking sensitive to it than others. A lot of people got that wrong. Oh, midichlorians ruined the Force. No, it didn't. It's still mystical space magic. It's just it explains why some people are more sensitive to it than others.
By the way, Febreze, this marinara sauce is delicious.
SpaghettiOs.
That's because the secret is in the meat.
What kind of meat is it?
Scaletti.
Is that some kind of pork?
Nah. That's a Stunad on 55th Street who wouldn't keep his mouth shut.
Oh, that's
Should
people.
not have explained IT at all. Keep IT a mystery.
True.
This shit is so boring.
Now I'm putting the secrets in the oregano.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you guys don't want to watch this, I got that Game Crazy video.
Well, at least we know who that guy is.
Keep going. Let's see what else happened that night.
I got a bunch of other stuff, too.
So, I've spent the last 4 hours trying to build a fire by rubbing two sticks together. Found out doesn't really work when everything is so wet.
Game Crazy.
I only saw it work.
You guys want to watch Game Crazy? Alright, fuck this. This actually is really boring. Let's do Game Crazy. This is a game...
Really lazy. I wanna see THA Darman video. The chat must see the black kid become Jewish.
We'll do that next time. I don't have it downloaded. Because I'd have to download it, rip it on the USB drive, put it back in.
Knowledge on Malcolm being butt broken. This video is pure Kino.
Yeah, this is a game training video. So if you'd work at a Game Crazy in the early 2000s, this was made during the 6th generation of consoles.
DA Monkey must acknowledge.
Hey, Alili. So you got this is during the 6th generation of consoles, the early 2000s. So gaming was still good. It's a training video for a game store, and it's really funny.
If you need any help with breaking videos to fit on the USB, let me know.
Oh, thank you.
It better be, Clay, or I'll blame you for it being boring.
I love these videos, even though it's all like blurry, because I love looking in the background and pointing out all the video games. I love doing that. God, I'm a fucking autist.
Hello, everybody.
Like you can see, like
PS2 games.
Yeah, you can see the Xbox section. There's
You can spot Quan here. The spoony riff of this is really good too.
Oh yeah.
Crazy at the Game Crazy Selling Skills Challenge. That's where
Croft and Payne. I know those are common names, but come on. Croft and Payne, Laura Croft, Max Payne.
talent, skills, knowledge, and great value come together to create the ultimate games.
Last good gen of game consoles, to be honest. God bless out little Otis.
Hey, Total Janny Death. Yeah, 6th generation of consoles, last great generation. You had
Black guy
4...
looks like Kobe Bryant. I'm an autist about games, comics, and tokusatsu.
Based.
He doesn't look like Max Payne at all. And of course the star of the video, Zelda. It's the Jenny.
But yeah, the sixth generation of consoles is the last really great generation of gaming. You had 4 great consoles: the Xbox, GameCube, PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, that all had pluses and really didn't have any like minuses. You had the Game Boy Advanced, and you had the N-Gage that had some good stuff on it.
Sweep IT up, sweep it up, sweep it up, sweep it up, sweep it up.
Stop.
Sweep IT up, Jenny.
You had gaming media that actually still pandered to the people that bought the products. You had games didn't have a bunch of DLC in it, mostly. There were still some, but the DLC. Yeah, the DLC I remember was stuff like I bought a demo disc for an Xbox. I bought an Xbox demo disc.
Be a method actor to go far as having plastic surgery to look like an African American.
I bought a demo disc for an Xbox demo disc, and it had some costumes for Dead or Alive 3.
Where I lived when I was married had some really good deals.
I kind of miss going to a game store when I was like a teenager and like buying games. Because now I don't really bother. I just go on Amazon or I buy digitally. Or I'll go on Amazon and be like, I got it.
Joey now. He's gonna holler over the TTS like a king. What's up, Joey?
Hey, Mr. Machiavelli.
KOF 11 at my game Crazy when it came out on the PlayStation 2. A lot of people bought Zone of the Enders for the MGS2 demo.
Yes, that is true.
KOF Zai is my all-time favorite KOF game.
Mine's 98.
At a little damn straight.
But yeah, a lot of people did. Funny enough, when the Zone of the Enders collection came out for PS3, it came with the demo for Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, which is really funny. You know what they should do? If they
11 is damn good, but the lack of Leona was weird to me. A friend and I bought Crackdown for the Halo 3 multiplayer beta.
I did too.
I remember buying Zoe Collection for the MGR demo.
I bought Crackdown, which is a really good game, but I got it for the.
Was my team in Zai.
But I got it for I got that game just so I could play fucking Halo.
Buying older games when they did that. I got Re3 from there when I was in high school. Clark Steel is a PIMP. KOF 2003 is underrated.
Yeah, I've never played that game.
They're going to have to give it all they got to be successful.
But yeah, I bought Crackdown, which is a really fun game. And I think if you have an Xbox One or a Series X, I got it for free. And it wasn't like Games with Gold deal or anything like that. It was just on the Market Store for free. Crackdown 1 and 2. Good game.
2003 is quite underrated, yes.
But I got it just to play Halo 3 demo.
In 2003 and 11.
Damn.
Because today's game
I played the Crackdown 2 demo a few times. Crackdown is free, so is Phantom Dust.
Nice.
No, Keith, today's game is all.
And I think, that game made by, there's this Norse mythology game made by, the people.
In the odd Xbox was my jam.
Nice. That is a good game.
The first Crackdown is surprisingly great. Asterisk on.
Bobby, but the kind of selling we're talking about isn't high pressure.
Look at the fucking games they have out. You can tell this was made in 2004. Look at the fucking games list.
Too Human.
Yeah, Too Human. Thank you. You got fucking Spider-Man 2 coming out in June. May is Onimusha 3. June was Splinter Cell. That is awesome. Yeah, this was filmed in 2004. God, what a fucking good time to be a gamer.
Some loud,
that Spider-Man 2 game was fucking awesome.
Obnoxious pitch at Game Crazy. Selling's about identifying needs,
there were some licensing issues with Too Human, if I remember.
And maximizing the gaming experience for our guests.
And it's all done by focusing on 5 key selling areas: hardware, used games.
GTA saw coming out in October.
Yeah, that's such a good game.
Trade.
Wonder if you can see Gotcha Force in here. Damn, I was 8 in 04.
King Kino, what's up?
Aesthetic. The background looks like an old UFC promo.
I do too. Gotcha Force.
Warriors 1 in 04. Good times.
That was a good game. Yeah, I bet you probably could. I really wish I bought that game when I had the chance. I love the Ninja Turtles in the background too. 2004 would have been the release of Ninja Turtles 2 for the GameCube and
I miss
Xbox.
the whole Mountain Dew green gritty designs of these stores. How you doing, Joey?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, King Kino. Yeah, I do too. I really miss this generation, man.
Play and Trade was blue, Game Crazy was green.
I remember, fuck, just going to a game store or a comic book store on Saturdays, man. Even if you didn't buy anything, just look around going, yeah.
Mario 2 and 3 remakes worth $10. It's Terry.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good price for those games, Beaker. Or if you're buying them both for $10, yeah, it's $20 for those two games. That's a really good price.
So let's go down to the game floor where Zelda Scott will take us through our keys to the
Zelda
game.
Scott.
Zelda.
Oh, wait until you get a load of this fucking woman. Get a fucking earful of this.
They are. The remakes are great.
In BP, I'm down here.
Hey, Richard. Possible Quake 2 remaster could be announced at QuakeCon in August. Joey, can you say a eulogy for Ban Evasion Archive?
Why, did he get banned? That sucks.
House. You know, the Heezy with the GC.
Terry Davis became Terry Bogard in his second life.
To get the 411 on Game Crazy. Let's start with the hardware.
Look at that fucking PlayStation controller. That's a good, like, your friend controller.
My nizzle dog.
Yeah. $24 for a PlayStation 1, that's not bad.
Eyes purple crying, he was me.
Oh, glad to see you're still around.
Oh god, that bootleg PS1 controller. Ocean Gate controller.
Yeah. $179 for an Xbox? Yeah.
Hi, dog. And if you sell them the right ride, you got a better chance of selling some 20-inch chrome.
Look, you can see True Crime Streets of LA in the background. That's a great game. That was a really good GTA clone. And it came out like after Vice.
KOF, Fatal Fury / Mark of the Wolves, or anime. Boy, a dog. Oh, now I miss those LCD screen attachments for these consoles.
Yeah, you can see Twisted Metal Black.
Duke controller.
Yeah. You see Twisted Metal Black.
Xbox version of that game
oh my
was
god.
buggy as hell.
Which one? True Crime? Because I played the fuck out of that game. I don't remember any bugs, but there probably was. But yeah, I used to play that for the Xbox a lot.
I was tempted to get the Duke controller remake.
I should have gotten that. I wish I did. True Crime? Oh, wow. I never noticed any bugs. I see Tony Hawk Pro Skater Underground.
Controller.
I see Soul Calibur 2.
Joey, you will not top beaming face with smiling eyes.
Stop.
Later. Know what I'm saying? The key here is to sell them the system that's right for.
Reserved Now. What is that game? That game looks familiar.
Scott while forcing her to scream racial epitaphs.
Same.
So that
she kind of reminds me of
remake is based.
She kind of reminds me of the woman who played Lois in Family Guy.
Issue with the Xbox version that prevented you from beating the game.
Really? Because I beat the game on Xbox and I never had any issue. Freedom Fighters. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I beat True Crime for the Xbox. I never had any issues. I remember the final boss. You fought him on top of a building, and it was fucking Kim Jong-il.
Keep coming back for more accessories and games.
It was the crate box part I
Oh.
Despite the bugs in Soul Cal 3. I liked that game. That was True Crime, Streets of New York.
I've never played that game. I've always wanted to play it, but I played the fuck out of Streets of LA. That's a good game.
The TTS to approved users only. Okay, never mind. It was the True Crime sequel.
Games. Game Crazy's got all.
Oh, we got Munch's Odyssey. That game was great. I remember when I bought my Xbox, or I got my Xbox for when I got my Xbox. I didn't buy it. It was a birthday gift. It came with Munch's Odyssey and like Shrek.
The fly new game title.
Simpsons Hit and Run. Holy shit, that's a good game.
Munch's Odyssey is depressing as hell.
It is, but all the Oddworld games are. They're all like anti-capitalist and like pro-environmentalist. But they do it in a way that you don't give a shit.
Mad hookup when it comes to you.
Oni, that's a pretty decent game.
New York is okay. I recommend playing it on the PS2. Emulate it if the price is too high for you.
I was going to get the GameCube copy. Parappa the Rappa, Oni, Guru Larry actually designed the...
For $13, damn.
Yeah.
Joey's Casino makes a 10-second clip 45 minutes with all these super chats. What are two towers? Man, how many hours I put in that movie tie-in.
That is a good game.
Oddworld Strangers
I've
Wrath
never
was the
played
best
Stranger's
Oddworld
Wrath.
game. Bungie/Rockstar Ani was okay. I lent Simpsons Hit and Run to someone and his house burnt down. Never got the game back.
I let someone borrow my copy of Jump Superstars, and they let me borrow their copy of Dragon Quest Rocket Slime. Their fucking house got broken into and the game got stolen. So I had a copy of Dragon Quest Rocket Slime, and I barely liked the game. Let's keep motherfucker. I got a copy of Jump Ultimate Stars later that year for my birthday, and he was like, "Hey, can I borrow your game?" I'm like, "No, fuck off."
Hate on our used games.
Ultimate.
I think is like a $70 game now because of the hype behind it now. I got Jump Superstars.
Oh,
at
nice.
Best Buy. Bro, you got to play Stranger's Wrath. It was my favorite original Xbox game as a kid. I'm so mad my copy of Parappa 2 doesn't work. Unreal Tournament and Unreal Championship 2 The Liandry Conflict. Pretty cool. Raiden from Mortal Kombat was a playable character.
Yeah, that was cool.
Come with a 90-day guarantee?
Oh yeah, you could buy Jump Superstars and Ultimate Stars at Best Buy.
I have a stupid-ass Disney basketball game for the GameCube I got for $5 and I found out it's worth $400.
I didn't even pay for the Simpsons Hit and Run. I was helping someone clean up their attic, and they had a bunch of GameCube games. So instead of paying me, they gave me them. And they gave me the Simpsons Hit and Run, which is really good. Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And Sonic Mega Collection, which are really good games.
And they cost less. Booyah!
Booyah! Oh, look at that ad for Metroid Zero Mission. That's a good game.
Now, for the real hardcore players, the ones that are
Players, fucking stop. This old lady needs to stop. Alex Borstein, motherfucker.
with the GC,
Metroid Zero Fusion at LOL.
Yeah.
the MVP card.
Yeah, that's... I remember signing up for one of those cards for, like, EB Games.
WUZ players and shite.
He was players and shit. Shit.
Joey, they just hit the Twin Wizard Towers.
Yeah, I remember signing up for one of those cards at EB Games. I got, like, a magazine subscription for 2 years for Game Informer.
Is Zelda Scott related to Rachel Dolezal?
Maybe.
187 Ride or Die. That game was G Rida.
I have never played that game.
Upfront revenue for Game Crazy.
Yeah.
And hired.
I got a magazine subscription for 2. It wasn't Game Informer. Holy shit. It was like, I think GMR, and it was a magazine that only lasted for like 2 years, or like a year and a half. And I remember getting their issues. No, I don't remember Rhinos. Is that a music store? But anyway, yeah, it only lasted like a year and a half. And I remember most of their issues are just like Dead or Alive characters or like shit like that with like hot video game girls, because it was made in the 2000s. And they had a whole issue dedicated to Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Trade values, special discounts, and exclusive.
Yeah, I like getting fucked over with trade values.
It was a game store that got bought by GameStop.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I like getting fucked over by trade values, paying $40 to $60 for a game and selling it for $20. Babbages.
Tournaments for the players. Trades are where Game
Players.
Crazy makes crazy dollars, and players can get.
Man, I do not do that unless you do it online and you can sell it for a good price. One, you never get your money back, and two, you're always going to want to play the game again. Like, there are a lot of games I sold that I wish I didn't. Eternal Darkness, Metal Gear, the Twin Snakes. I'm like, fuck.
At mad values.
I haven't been to a game store in years.
Same. Last time I was in a game store was a GameStop in like 2017. I was gonna go see the
I should get my copy of Eternal Darkness back from a buddy of mine.
Yeah. I was gonna go see was it Ghost in the Shell at a store, and there was a GameStop near it, so I went to go the GameStop, and I got a copy of
GameStops are just filled with Funko Pops and Rick and Morty shirts now.
Damn. I got a copy of Dragon Quest VIII for the 3DS, which I'm sure is expensive, and a Power Rangers game based off Super Mega Force, which is not good.
Also means that Game Crazy's got the used game hookup.
I spent $40 for both of them. And honestly, that's not bad. I think Dragon Quest VIII's like really expensive now.
On the latest games. And
Final Fantasy 11. Damn.
If you squint, you might see an actual video game on sale at GameStop.
Pre-orders.
I remember if you wanted to play...
Quest 8 3DS is one of the rarest 3DS games.
Damn! I lucked out. I paid $20 for that game. Ha! Awesome.
Now this live-action Ghost in the Shell is blasphemy, Joey.
It was alright.
No, wait, it's 11, my bad.
You suck.
Beat them before anyone else.
I know I have... Oh, Max... Oh, Ninja Gaiden!
Bought Dragon Quest 8 on the 3DS at Infi.
They still have FYEs? Holy shit. I see Ninja Gaiden. I see Max Payne 2. Ninja Gaiden is fucking good shit. I was actually on 2004 for...
strategy guides.
Same. Yeah, I miss strategy guides. I had a choice between getting Sonic Heroes and Ninja Gaiden.
Strategy guides were bountiful.
Yes.
Dragon Quest 8 is a superb game.
Yeah, it's my favorite Dragon Quest next to 11. But yeah, I had a choice between Sonic Heroes and Ninja Gaiden. And I picked Sonic Heroes instead. I eventually did get Ninja Gaiden Black, and that game is so fucking good.
The only thing good about the GameStop near me is the big booba cute girl behind the counter.
Yeah, there's always one like cute girl that works at every GameStop. There's always one like cute girl that works at a fucking GameStop that they hire. It's like some cute alternative girl.
They can check
with the piercings and the tattoos and the blue hair.
out our Reserve Now board. Check out our product links.
Yo, that Pitfall game was pretty good. I think it had like...
GameStop I went to had a hampernet with blue hair behind the counter.
Damn.
I confused 8 as 11 brain fart moment.
So I have a really expensive 3DS game. Nice.
Put $5 down, and they've got.
Ooh, hold up, that Astro Boy game.
Put $5 down, and they've got a reserve.
Ah, fuck. There's Mega Man Battle Network 3 Blue. Don't call. I want to fuck it.
In the Reserve Now binder. Put $5.
Mega Man 03, Mega Man Battle Network 3, Mega Man at Base. Yeah, 11 was an MMO.
IT is ma'am.
It's ma'am. Mega Man 0, I think that's 3.
I went into a GameStop. The girl behind the counter was definitely a carpet muncher.
You got Mega Man 0, Mega Man...
The GBA Astro Boy game.
That is a good game. You got
some GameStop worker game.
Oh my god.
Sonic had DSP War. FF11 is terrible.
Hey, Beeb. I've never played FF11. I'm not really into MMOs. The closest thing to MMOs I play is Monster Hunter, and I really don't play it that much. I buy Monster Hunter games, and I barely play them. I'm a disgrace.
Well, that's it from down on the floor, y'all. This is
Y'all.
Zelda Scott, and those are the keys to the game.
Tattoos equals daddy issues.
Nah.
Zelda. And now, let's get ready to rumble as we begin the Game Crazy Sales Challenge with hardware.
Yeah, you got Splinter Cell, Resident Evil Outbreak. Ooh, that's a good one. Onimusha 3 was really good.
A rapper like Vanilla Ice.
Teh.
Monster Hunter World is great.
I started playing that, but I didn't play much of it. Yeah, Spider-Man 2. So this is definitely like early 2004.
In high school, a friend of mine used to work at GameStop. I'd call when he was working and ask if they had Battletoads.
Look at that fuck. They have a Duke controller in the background. That's clearly a Duke controller. That's awesome.
You down to play it on stream, King? I can catch you up off stream.
Alright. We got Anne, the soccer mom. Duke. Back in the day, we didn't call, like, women like that.
Monster Hunter is great. The cosmetic DLC is ridiculous. All GameStops carry copies of Battletoads, just gotta ask them. This music sounds like it's from KOF 2001 lol. Yay TJD sure.
Yeah, we used to call Karens back in the day soccer moms, but it was basically the same thing. There's a video by Big Al 2K6 that I might stream where he has a rant about soccer moms, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Hi, welcome to Game Crazy.
Hi.
Hi, what's system you're interested in today?
Well, it's my son's birthday, and I'm looking for some video
Built like a giraffe.
Neck!
I'm really not sure what he wants.
All right, what system does he play?
Oh, and here he goes asking the right questions.
He's off to a good start, Keith.
System. You know what? That's what I need. I need a system.
Look at those Game Boy Advance games in the background.
Baking company. Do GameStops even sell games anymore?
I don't know. I haven't been in a GameStop since like 2017. Yeah, look at all those Game Boy Advance games in the background.
My mother's best friend was a Karen before Karens were a thing, and her name is Karen. I told her what a Karen was and she responded like a...
Yeah, Karen.
Wish we had Game Schizophrenia as a store brand.
Sorry, I'm just all brand new to this.
No, it's fine. Basically, this.
Well, let's see what games we have.
Cast and Jedi Academy.
Yes.
Nostalgia.
I see Sly Cooper. I see Soul Calibur 2 again. Good game.
3 platforms to pick from.
I see, fuck, it's really hard to see. iNinja.
PlayStation 2 and a GameCube. But
Silent Hill 3.
Silent Hill 3 is good shit.
I'm gonna have to ask you a couple questions. So how old is
So much Kino.
Yeah.
12 and he's in middle school.
Virtua Fighter 4.
That's a good game.
Talking Joey.
I'm trying not to.
you like to play?
His favorite is driving games.
All right, how about DVD movies?
The critical movie question.
The kids love the movies, Keith.
He does have a TV, and this will be in his room, so, that would be great.
How about Girls Gone Wild?
For that woman's son Joey.
Well, if he's in the driving games...
What's wrong with games now? Shit sucks.
Well, if he's in the driving games, I'd say Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Underground 2. Those are really good games. Burnout. It's like...
Any console peripherals you wanted at the time but turned out to be trash? I would recommend a great game called The Guy Game.
Oh, God.
Absolute masterpiece. Did she draw her eyebrows back on? SMH. I think your son would like the getaway.
How about online?
There was, what was it? Stunt Driver, which all I remember having the game, but all I remember is that all the game's ads were just this hot woman with big tits sitting in a car.
Like BMXXXX.
I remember playing that game.
The Mansion game.
My brother had,
I would also recommend Columbine the RPG.
My, brother had, the, BMXXXX game for GameCube. It was very surprising to play. I was honestly thinking about... I remember I was honestly going to go buy that game, but it's really expensive now. I was like, fuck this. I wanted to get Street Fighter the movie, the game, because I remember that being really good. The console version. And I went online to buy it, and it was like $40 for just the disc, and I'm like, fuck that.
No, I'm not so comfortable
I expected it to be like $15.
with that.
Well, actually, it's pretty safe and secure.
I see that Jimmy Neutron game.
I think your son would like Fugitive Hunter, The War on Terror. Dreamcast games are expensive, Joey.
All retro games are expensive now. Except some. I'm able to find a bunch of cheap GameCube and Wii games.
Censored now. Foul. Did you ever play Midnight Club 3 and RP as a car? No. Just me then?
Yeah, the shit with Skullgirls is fucking stupid. That game's been out for 10 years and now you're gonna censor it? Also, there's a copy of Need for Speed Underground in the background. That game is legitimately a good game.
I understand
If you haven't played it yet, play Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2. That game is good.
your concern.
That's a good game.
I used to play Skullgirls.
It
Project
does.
Gotham Racing is pretty good.
That one's good too.
Shank 1 and 2 on sale. Found out the studio removed shit, so I got a refund.
That sucks. I hate that.
Jimmy Kimmel should gift him the Guy Show video game. Skullgirls has damn good music.
Yeah.
The NFS Underground soundtracks are great.
To the windows, to the wall.
Things moving.
How about friends? Will you have friends over?
Absolutely. He has 2 or 3 buddies that I know.
2 or 3 bodies. She has that like generic mom voice. If you're ever like playing video games online and there's a kid and his mom comes in, they always have that like Midwestern accent. You gotta get off the game, Billy. You got 5 minutes to go to bed. You gotta go to school in the morning. Not now, Mom. It's always a woman with a Midwestern accent. It's fucking wild.
All right, so based on what you're telling me, I'd probably recommend a Sony PlayStation 2.
Gran Turismo 3 and Ridge Raver V.
Ooh.
That's nice, dear. Now go take out the trash. Hey, Kayat.
Hey, Beeb. Yeah, the PlayStation 2. I'd recommend that.
You can play up to 4 players at once. You can play DVD movies.
4 players? No, there's only 2 fucking cords for it.
What games do you recommend?
You need a fucking, like, a multi-tap.
Take a shit now.
Go to the bathroom and take a shit! I can smell you shitting yourself.
New York accent, no one could understand her.
Yeah, you need a fucking multi-tap for,
Yourself? No. Liar, liar, star on fire. Joey, show me your boob ass. You are shitting your pants. Shit is coming out of your asshole. You're shitting yourself. A buddy of mine found the kids channel lol.
Oh, wow.
Tap into it later on down the line if you decide to go that route.
Great suggestion.
Yeah, you need a fucking, if he's advertising the PlayStation 2.
One had a crazy Puerto Rican mom, Joey.
He's advertising the PlayStation 2. And he's saying it's got 4-player support. Yeah, if you buy an adapter for 4 players. The PS2 only has 2 cable ports when you buy it. 2 cable ports.
Our mom has a BJ face.
Yeah. Ooh. He's fucking giving her false misinformation. I'd recommend a GameCube. GameCube has plenty of good racing games and has 4 cable support. You need to buy an adapter to play 4 people on a PlayStation. It's only 2 out of box.
Wow. Sounds
Misinformation, false advertising.
The PS2 is literally the worst console for multiplayer now.
We're gonna have to get you some memory cards to get you started.
Perfect.
Okay.
And there's the add-on.
Joey knows where to stop the vid-thinking face.
Let's go down to the floor with Zelda, who's standing by with Ryan.
Rydog, that was the bomb diggity, my friend.
The fuck is this woman?
Better than the PS2.
Yeah, it has 4-player support.
I remember playing Battlefield 2 Modern Combat and Area 51 online on the PS2.
Ooh.
Also, you don't need a remote for the PS2 DVD.
True.
I see Ani on the shelf. Guru Larry did the art for that turd.
I was just saying that, or trying to say that. Yeah, Guru Larry did the art for Oni.
Really simple. I just found out what she was looking for. I needed to know.
That was the A-bomb diggity dog. Krumfo SHO. Beaver lips rhymes like an angel. She's a real street poet.
She has street cred.
System. What kind of games are someone's going to be playing? What she could afford.
Pride flower rainbow heart. Pride person heart lesbian. Pride person earth intersex. Pride person flower non-binary. Pride heart rainbow phi. Ani was great. Wap ha dub wappin up der bix nude.
God. I had a choice between getting Oni and Devil May Cry 1. I think I chose better. I was going to the game store and my brother was like, "Hey Joey, here's $10. Buy yourself a game." I'm like, "Okay." That was really cool of him. And I bought fucking Devil May Cry 1 with it.
Controls were rough and the tutorial was crap. Shot themselves in the foot. Sorry, couldn't help myself. She wants to get pegged by Game Bro.
Oh God. Yeah. I had a choice between Oni and I chose between Devil May Cry, and I picked Devil May Cry, and I won out because that game kicks ass.
Later on down the line, I suggested the right system with the right accessories, built trust and a relationship, and after that, it was easy.
Well, you certainly made it look that way, dog. There
Dog.
you have it. Back to you, Casey.
Back to my niggas in the booth. I stole that joke from Spoonie, by the way, so if you want to say that I'm saying a bad word, blame it on Spoonie.
My friend in school bought it and returned it. I don't blame him one bit. I topped that. I had a choice between a GameCube or a PS2. I choose wisely and got a PS2. Should have gotten both, Joey.
Well, I only had $10, so. And yeah, honestly, there's no wrong console pick for the 6th generation. They all have their pluses and minuses. That includes the Dreamcast. And they all have a really good library of games. Like, if you want, like, weird Japanese games and, like, shooting games, get an Xbox. If you want, like, Nintendo games, get a GameCube, obviously. If you want weird Japanese games and JRPGs...
The main reason I got a PS2. No regrets.
If you want, like, weird Japanese games and RPG games, get a PS2. If you want arcade games and multi-survival horror games, get a Dreamcast.
Yo, GTA VC was legit.
I had Grand Theft Auto, but I had the Xbox versions. A year after they released Grand Theft Auto, they released a collection of Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. That's a good game. Silent Hill 2 was good. I had that on Xbox. That came with the rest, what was it, Wish from a Dream sequence?
And now, on to our next challenge, when high margins and...
He's trying to sound like Howie Cowsell, or Harvey Cowsell.
Silent Hill 2 still haunts me to this day.
Yeah, that's a fucking great game. And it's a great game that can do mature themes without coming off awful.
great values come together, it's...
Silent Hill 2 is the best video game ever made.
It's a good game. So the developer gets nothing.
My PS2 game for a good while was that one Neopets RPG.
Duh. When I got my PSP, the only game I had for like a straight week was the Patapon demo, and I played that constantly. And then when I had some money to buy some games for it, I got Metal Gear Portable Ops and Castlevania. But I couldn't play them because I didn't have a memory stick, and I had to wait.
Team doesn't fuck it up.
I really hope so. I'm cautiously optimistic about Silent Hill 2. But yeah, so I had Portable Ops, which I couldn't play, and I had Dracula X, the Dracula X collection, and I could not make any progress with it until I got a memory stick, because Sony had this fucking ass idea for both of their portable consoles.
They're probably going to fuck it up.
Where they had Sony would have same. Sony had proprietary media devices, so instead of saving your game on an SD card, you had to use those fucking memory sticks for Sony cameras, which are hard to find now. And instead of using an actual SD card for the Vita, you had to buy a special SD card, which is just an SD card, but it's different somehow, and then you can save your game. Oh, fuck Sony for that. The Vita was a good console, and they fucking neutered that thing. It's better to hack your Vita than to actually play with it legitimately. Gail Garley, who looks familiar, and Ken, the casual gamer.
Onimusha Blade Warriors was fun. I know it gets a lot of flack though. Still better than PlayStation All-Stars.
I never played Onimusha Blade Warriors, but I know you can play as Mega Man Zero and Mega Man EXE, and that's really fucking cool.
Hey, I haven't forgiven Sony for the rootkits back in the day.
Ah.
You guys have that new Madden 2004?
Madden fan.
Oh, this was 2000... So, late 2003, early 2004. That's where this takes place. I was fucking 14 when... I was 14 when this came out.
Madden, a very popular title.
It certainly is, Keith.
Actually, yeah, I have it over here in New.
She looks like a woman that would be working as a bartender in Jersey. And I mean that.
PlayStation All-Stars should have been a 1-versus-1 fighter.
That would have been better. Having it be a Smash clone, but taking out everything that made Smash fun was really bad. I like the game, but I wish it had a better roster, and I wish it had better gameplay. Just like their gameplay is basically just do special moves to kill people. So you're basically just saving up and charging energy to do 1 or 2 attacks.
Down Japan studio. Fuck them forever.
That sucks.
I have it over there used for $10.
Legends of Wrestling. I think my brother-in-law let me borrow his copy for the GameCube. It was alright.
Yeah, I don't
Oni, Pac-Man Fever.
I don't know about you. It sounds sketchy. It could be broken.
Well, no, our used games play just as well as our new games.
That's a bullshit lie, at least for GameStop or EB Games. I remember getting Tekken 4. Yeah, Tekken 4 from an EB Games. And that fucking shit was scratched up the fucking hell and back. There was gum stuck to the back of it. Yeah, fuck you, your fucking games work.
And they come with a 90-day guarantee.
That's why if I ever buy, after that, I learned a harsh lesson. If I ever buy a used game from a game store, I fucking pop that shit out, and I fucking check the back of it, because I ain't trusting your ass.
So if it doesn't play, you just bring it on back to me.
Yeah, I still don't know.
You know what? Why don't we go try it out?
Really?
Yeah, come with me.
Look at them Oh, did he get Madden for the PlayStation 1? Holy fuck. This looks like a PlayStation 1 game. Oh god, it is. Dude, just upgrade your console.
So, what'd you think?
Looks good. I'm hooked on this used thing.
Sold!
Someone bring in Mr. Vidge.
Yeah.
Always clinches it.
Great. Well, if you like that, I've also got ESPN football used and NCAA.
Bring them on.
PS1 is better
Shit.
than PS2. EIT Joey.
I mean, PS1 is a great system.
Sony's fault since most companies wanted them to use modern chassis instead of their classic counterparts. Shaz a skank dude. Too much eyeliner.
Like I said, she looks like any random bartender you'd see in New Jersey.
Sony wanted Crash and Spyro, but Activision wanted more money.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Crash and Spyro should have been in there. Lara Croft should have been in there. Fuck.
I would love to see Sony remake War of the Monsters for the PS5.
That'd be cool. But yeah, I'm not hating on the PS1. It has a lot of good systems. Or a lot of good games, but you can easily get fucking PS2.
Well,
PS2 was like $100 back then.
Zelda, used games are just a great value. When I told him about his savings and the 90-day guarantee, it just really got his interest. The demo was just to reassure him he was getting a quality product. That was the clincher.
Well, big ups to you, girl.
Dart was gonna be a DLC character too. Loudly crying face, loudly crying
Yeah, I saw
face.
that. So was Abe.
Square wanted Sony to use modern Laura and not core classic Laura.
Gay.
PS All Stars is underrated.
Classic Laura would have been better.
Abe
And
too.
yeah, Abe and Darts would have been fucking awesome. Blech.
Easy for sheezy. K-Money?
For what? She? Oh.
Thank-
Oh, Snoop Dogg talk.
Should have been a thing.
Yeah, you can actually play a demo of Twisted Metal Black 2.
Tetsuya from Persona 2 was supposed to be in it at one point.
Neat. If you had Twisted Metal full on for the PS2, which was a PS2 port of a PSP game, you can actually play a demo of a sequel to Twisted Metal Black that never came out. You're basically playing like a beta version of it. It's really cool. There's a whole sequence where you can play as like Sweet Tooth.
Playing the demo.
You could play a Sweet Tooth and run around in an insane asylum, getting like art, and you can watch all the cutscenes that were. Yeah, head on. Thank you. You can get all the cutscenes for Twisted Metal 1 that weren't included, which they're like cheesy 90s FMV cutscenes that are entertaining to watch.
Directly to the forehead.
And now let's get back to the fundamentals with trades.
Yeah, nothing like getting fucked over buying a $40 game and getting only like 15 for it. Tastes like
Twisted Metal Head on Extra Twisted Edition.
Gale, Aaron, new to game crazy. Hey, Aaron.
Okay, so one new copy of Ninja Gaiden. Bet you're gonna try to beat this today, huh?
I usually like to buy a game when it's...
I bet you're gonna try to beat the Ninja Gaiden? Yeah, he was. Ninja Gaiden. Good luck playing Ninja Gaiden 1, trying to beat it. Good luck.
Take it home.
Gale is doing the merchant pose.
Cheers.
Best Buy, but I figured I'd give you guys a try.
Possible big box convert?
Looks like Thomas Church in Spider-Man 3. Roll good luck.
Yeah, beat it in a day. Good luck with that. How much for Gail? That's Gail Court Schuler as a young girl.
You know about our whole buy, play, trade thing?
Nah, she's not a happa.
No, what's that?
Well, it's really what we're all about.
Yeah, she really just looks like any bartender in New Jersey. Like, if you go to a bar in New Jersey, this is the girl. Oh, I see Tekken Tag Tournament in the background. Good game.
Tag and the Power of June.
Tekken the Power... Oh, yeah. Nickelodeon tried to make that a thing. It's alright. I think I played one of the DS games. Oh, I see Midway Arcade Treasures above her head. That's a fucking great game. And there's that Rocky game behind her. There's that Rocky game behind her with all the glitches.
Who likes to beat a game as soon as you
Jason Marsden is a damn good actor.
Yeah, he is.
I know a number of bartenders, and yes, they look like that everywhere. Tara Reid fell on hard times.
She does look like Tara Reid.
You could take all those games that you've already beaten, trade them in for credit for anything else.
Tekken Tag. Tekken Bowling was so much fun.
Tekken Tag Tournament was so good. They actually re-released Tekken Tag for the PS3.
HD for the PS3 could be a rare game.
Really? I have that game. It's a Blu-ray disc that has the Tekken movie, the Blood Vengeance movie in it, but it also has a demo.
Review should be the Grimace Shake.
Yeah.
I have Tekken Hybrid.
I have that too. It has a demo for Tekken Tag 2, which I already have Tekken Tag 2 for the Wii U.
Harrison Ford School of Indifferent Acting. Same here.
And it also has an HD version of Tekken Tag 1. I really love playing that. I still play that from time to time. It's a good game.
I can take the games I've got at home, bring them in, trade them in, and get new games for less?
Yeah, I hope you like getting $1 for every Madden game you buy.
Has a damn good soundtrack.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I hope you like getting $2 for every Madden game you buy, you fucking sucker.
That's right.
Well, I can't do that over at Best Buy. I'm definitely coming here to get all my games.
Great. I don't think they'll ever do a Tekken Tag even again.
I hope they do.
Case, you're definitely gonna need an MVP.
Ooh, I see that Star Wars game in the background. I had that for the Xbox. It came with a copy of Tetris. At least when I got it for the Xbox.
Rad.
Yeah. Oh, Rad.
Tiny.
She probably is. I see a copy of Wolfenstein. I see a copy of Mission Impossible.
$200 game now.
Damn!
Did you hear that right? Zelda, what's going on down there?
You heard it right.
Midnight Club 2.
Yep.
Extremely
She really does remind me of Alex Borstein. Yeah.
jiggy with it by going for the MVP. Let's see what.
Well, did she just say get jiggy with it? Hold the phone. Let's go back to that.
Well, in that case, you're definitely gonna need an MVP.
Rad was so good. People saying Tag 2 almost ruined Tekken.
Tag 2 is a lot of fun. What are they fucking going on?
MVP, did I hear that right?
Oh, the Starsky and Hutch games. The Starsky and Hutch game for the GameCube was really fucking good.
Zelda, what's going on down there?
You heard it right, K-Dog. Gale is getting extremely jiggy.
Tekken fans are
She fucking did say that! Alright, who the fuck was saying jiggy with it in ninth?
I have had on Xbox. The Mace Windu sections in that Star Wars game were fun.
They were.
Tag 2 was really fun too.
It was. Alright, nobody was saying jiggy with it. Nobody was saying jiggy with it in the early 2000s. Even back in the late 90s when Will Smith was popular, that was always something like someone said as a joke, like an out-of-touch old person trying to look cool.
Everybody hating on Tekken 4 when it came out.
Yeah. Let's get jiggy with it. Yeah. That was always like something some corny white person, old white person said to look cool and hip with the kids. And that was a joke back in the late 90s. Nobody was saying it back then.
Going for the MVP. Let's see what happened.
Tekken 4 is my least favorite. Making Nina Williams an unlockable was stupid.
That is fucking retarded. Nina Williams was there since the first game.
So what's the MVP card?
Tekken 2 is my favorite.
Tekken 2? My favorite is Tekken 3 and Tekken 7.
Tekken 2 had the best theme.
My a close second, or Tekken 3, Tekken 7, Tekken Tag 1 and 2. Those are my favorites. Tekken 3 was fucking great. You had a good roster of characters, a really fun beat-em-up mode, little dinosaur you can play as that farts on people.
It's our membership card, and it's made
Good
for
shit.
hardcore gamers. It'll save you some.
That is the reason to buy the PlayStation Mini, or at least it would be if they didn't make the game fucking 50 hertz.
Should have been the last ones, to be honest. She's saying it ironically. She's actually ahead of her time.
Ah.
Tekken 5 was my favorite. Then when Dark Resurrection came out, bought the HD version back on PS3. And it had Mokujin.
Mokujin's cool.
Serious cat.
I hope Mokujin's back in Tekken 8.
Boskanovich was a pain to unlock.
Yes, he was.
Tekken 3 was a lot of fun.
Boskanovich was really cheap, though, because he was basically like Eddie Gordo, where all his moves are just him on the ground flopping around. Eddie Gordo is fucking broken, by the way. He used capoeira, so all you do is like dance around and like fucking kick people, and he was really fucking fun to play as. Really annoying if you were fighting against him.
How's that?
She's gonna have to do the math for him.
Well, you know all the old games that you have at home?
Eddie Bix new Gordo.
God.
And with an MVP card, you get 10% more value for your trade-ins, and then an additional 10% off.
That's bullshit, by the
anything
way.
that you want to buy in the store.
Kazuya spam spin kicks.
Kazuya is pretty good. I usually play as Kazuya, Nina, or Heihachi.
So how much is that gonna run me?
Well, the MVP card is it's about $20.
I don't know.
Eddie is like Maxi from Soul Calibur. Fun fact,
Yo.
Maxie's last name is Pad.
Heh. Look at all those Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, those 2 Yu-Gi-Oh card sets in the background I actually had. I had the Pegasus set.
Has always been my favorite.
I had the Pegasus set, and I think the one behind her head is the Kaiba set. I used to have those. Oh my god!
The late 90s fighting game sequels that acted like they were an entirely new series like Tekken 3, Guru Mark Wolves and Thur.
Yeah, that was always cool. You can't do that nowadays because people always want the same thing they got. Dude, look at those Yu-Gi-Oh cards behind her. Oh my god, I had a lot of those Yu-Gi-Oh sets. I had the Pegasus one and the fucking Kaiba one. Holy shit.
Serious gamer, so you already
Third Strike is a great game, but I still like Alpha 3 better.
Alpha 3's good. Oh, these Sonic Heroes behind her too. I remember, this is going to be the most...
I miss Bloody Roar.
Bloody Roar is fun. This is going to be the most 2000s fucking reference ever. But I was sitting in my room.
Bloody Roar Primal Fury kicks ass.
I was sitting in my room playing fucking... listening to music. I think I was listening to Linkin Park because it was the early 2000s. And my mom comes in the room. And I take off...
would release the 3D or Mortal Kombat game.
Same. They're not going to do that. They're not going to re-release old Mortal Kombat games.
Most underrated fighting game ever is The Last Blade 2.
That is good. And she comes in and says, I was going to give you this for Christmas, but fuck it. I figured I'd give you this now. It was the Kaiba deck from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the original Kaiba deck.
Linkin Park, Mom.
No, I was nice to her. I took off my headphones and listened to what she had to say. And it was the original Kaiba deck, the one that had the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Time in the background.
That's a good game. Yes, I do too.
Cashier.
There's an old video, I think it aired on Discovery Channel, called How It's Made. And they were telling how a video game is made. And the video game they were showing was Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
If you don't use the counter stance system.
This way, as an MVP, you can buy more and play more.
I am obsessed with how it's made.
It's a good show.
Yu-Gi-Oh trading cards. A Kaiba deck. Oh, Mom. Thank you.
I did say
My
that.
wife hates it, but I love it.
I did say that because I didn't have a job, I didn't have income coming in. So I couldn't buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I wanted to play it. So I actually had a deck that I could play with. And then I got...
It was the 360 Prince of Persia. I think I remember seeing the clip.
Yeah. And then I got a tin box from a Kmart, back when Kmart was a thing. And inside of it was the Lord of Dragons tin box. And it had a bunch of booster packs and a holographic Lord of Dragon card.
Watching how things are made.
No, that's cool. I love that. There used to be a show on the Food Network called Unwrapped, and they show you how food was made and processed. It was really cool. Mark Summers used to host it. And they have new episodes now hosted by Carlton, Alfonso Roberto.
Have special deals every month.
How popsicles are made. I remember being so pissed when I found out Capcom vs. SNK2 Dreamcast port was not coming out to America.
That sucks. I have the GameCube version. Fucking GameCube version cost me $60.
Tournament coming.
That and Code Veronica are the most expensive GameCube games I own.
Soul Calibur. All right, you got me.
She clinches it with the tournament.
This guy is psyched about Game Crazy.
Soul Calibur tournament? I think I've said this story before, but I'll say it again. Back when I was 13 or 14, a local comic book store in my area had a tournament for Dead or Alive 2 or 3. It was a Dead or Alive game.
I remember going to GameStop back in 2014 to buy a used copy of Ride to Hell Retribution for one of my friends as joke cause he wanted to PL. David Zaslav was the reason Paula Deen got fired from the Food Network. Common J3W moment.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, fuck him.
Soul Calibur is for button mashing noobs. Real men play Tekken. Soul Calibur was made to make Virtua Fighter 4 look bad on the Dreamcast, according to Sega suckers.
Damn. Well, anyway, I went to a tournament at a local comic book store.
Real men play Virtua Fighter 2.
I have that game. And they were playing Dead or Alive 2 or... They were playing Dead or Alive 2 or 3 on the Xbox. And, I went there and played it, and I won as Tina. And I got a copy of Dead or Alive Extreme. I got a copy of Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball as a prize. And they were like, should we give this to him? All right.
I have Virtua Fighter 2 on the PS2.
So they gave me that.
Damn straight, Clay. Wow, we actually agree on something.
Dead
or Alive 1 was super fun.
DOA 1 was basically Virtua Fighter with jiggle physics. Dead or Alive 2 was when they kind of broke out and did their own thing.
That
But
guy
yeah,
looks like Clancy Brown.
he does actually.
Jet skis was great in that game.
Yeah, they gave me a copy of Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball 1.
We need
And
more water sports games.
my brother-in-law, as I'm heading to the car with him, he grabs me by the fucking arm. Like, kind of gives me the goon arm, and he's like, please do not play that in front of your sister or mother. Sisters or mother.
My ass at Dead or Alive 1 once.
I'm like, fine, I won't. So, like, I couldn't play the game when my little sister was around, or my mother, or, like, older sister. I couldn't play it at all. SpongeBob, me boy. Ah. So, but it's a good game. I played the fuck out of it. I actually bought the sequel when it came out.
Bashed horny games again.
We really do.
Sign me up for the tournament and give me one of the MVP cards, too.
Great, you'll be glad you did.
Zelda, she really...
Look at all them Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Brown was in the shitty Elm Street remake.
That movie sucked.
You know it, KC. Give it up, G-Unit. You showed some mads.
Yo, Zelda looks better than Gale. How the fuck? Zelda is actually kind of pretty compared to Gale. Gale just has like a Tara Reid face.
Skills there.
And I'm distracted by those Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Anyone remember when EB Games used to sell fucking...
You know IT.
Anyone remember when EB Games used to sell Dungeon Dice Monsters?
Remove the ugly women.
It was like a year they did it. In 2002, 2003, they tried to do a dice spin-off of Yu-Gi-Oh called Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Mentioned Gale's booba.
Oh yeah, they're nice. Like I said, she's like got like a young Alex Borstein body. Alex Borstein was pretty attractive when she was younger.
I just realized Dexter's Laboratory is almost 30 years old.
Oh wow. But yeah, there was a period where they were selling stuff for Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Match the drapes.
Oh god.
Clay knew out.
And it was a dice rolling spin-off of Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually got the base set, which is the base game, the dice, and some of the minifigures. And then I got the Blue Eyes White Dragon minifigure when I got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Monsters VHS. Not the DVD, which I did eventually get the DVD like a year later. But no, it was the VHS of the fucking show. Came with a Blue Eyes White Dragon figure, and I had them for like a long time.
I have wooden floors.
The MVP, you go, girl.
Honestly, I had no one to play that game with, and it was really complex. And then I tried playing the fucking Game Boy Advanced game of Dungeon Dice Monsters. It was fucking confusing. I could never win. It was really annoying to play.
How'd you...
There's a reason that game didn't last long.
Are nice. Anyways.
I mean, she's a... Honestly, Zelda's actually more attractive than the young girl. It's fucking wild. She's supposed to be like this out-of-touch old woman.
Do it. Well, Zelda, trades are a real eye-opener, especially for our new guests. Never miss the
But yeah, Zelda, she has a prettier face than Gale. Yeah, she has a little more huggable body.
It sucks what happened to Daphne, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Yeah, just like, she kind of just looks like a young Alex Borstein. Like, late 90s, early 2000s. Late 90s, early 2000s, Alex Borstein from Mad TV. That's it. It's like Alex Borstein is doing like a comic role. Play a hip-hop game reviewer. Okay.
To tell our new guests about the trading. Once they
Dude went out with style by jumping off the top of a building.
Damn.
And that MVP, that was crunk.
Alex Porkstein.
That's
Sanchez while she screams the N-word. Joey, you over there. Show me them boobies.
She said that was crunk. I'll crunk with you, sweetie pie. That was crunk.
Joey, no.
Joey, no.
The guy's a hardcore gamer, so, I mean, it just made sense for him.
Couldn't pull the lever.
The guy's a hardcore gamer. I bet he can't beat I bet he can't beat Ninja Gaiden in one day, motherfucker.
True dat, girl.
Oh, God. This fucking dialogue.
Crunk and
Truly spectacular, Zelda. Now let's see if Ryan can sell a value that can't be seen as we move on to the pre-order.
Yeah, nothing says pre... I don't think I've only pre-ordered like 2 games in my life.
That's right.
I pre-ordered Spirit Camera for the 3DS, which was a Fatal Frame spin-off where you had to actually use the 3DS like a camera and take pictures of ghosts in real life. It came with a book, too, and had AR technology. And the other game was Metal Gear Solid 3D, which my copy is actually staring me right in the face. Those are the only 2 times I pre-ordered a game in my life. Every other time, it's like, oh, wow, Mario Odyssey. I guess I'll just fucking make an Amazon pre-order. That doesn't take your money out, but you can cancel it. It'll take your money out the day before it comes out. And you can just cancel it at any time. Ryan Talon. Tara, hardcore gamer. Tara's kind of cute. She's kind of cute in that, like, nerdy girl in your game she's kind of cute in that, like, nerdy girl in your group of friends. She actually looks like a girl I used to have a crush on when I was in high school. I was a senior in high school, and this girl I really liked was, like, a hardcore Christian.
I pre-order a lot of games. I know I'm part of the problem, but I don't care.
Yeah, that's alright. But she looks like the type of girl, she looks like a girl, she was like a hardcore Christian. Like, she was a part of her youth group and everything.
Isn't autistic and unwashed enough to be a hardcore gamer.
But she was also, like, she claimed to be a lesbian, which is...
Some bitches.
You know, that never happened because she never liked me. I had a thing for her, but she never liked me. It was the kind of thing where she'd give everyone in the group a hug but me, and she would barely acknowledge I existed.
Games because they become hard to get, like Bayonetta and
Astro
Chain.
True that. She was that type of girl. She would acknowledge everyone in the group but me. And then when, like, somebody like, hey, what about him? Oh, yeah, he's cool, too. I'm like, oh. And she was like, I'm a lesbian, actually.
Joker is coming for you.
She's like, I'm a lesbian, actually. I'm a hardcore lesbian. She got married to a dude, and she has kids now.
True that. Sounds like a total bitch.
I don't want to say that. She probably just felt uncomfortable by me. I give women the ick. I don't know why. Let me get...
Hey, welcome to Game Crazy.
Hey, thanks.
How's it going?
Good.
Right on. You're a Final Fantasy fan, I see. By your
Crystal Chronicles. That game, you know, I've actually always wanted to play that game, but I never played it. But yeah, I heard it was alright. They re-released a remake, but it's not as good because they made it with cell phones in mind. It was really stupid.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
This is my swamp. Joker says as he uses his hands to do unthinkable things to her.
Stop.
Anyone yet?
Oh, actually, it doesn't come out for a couple weeks.
The ick instead of the dick.
Yeah, that happens.
Final Fantasy game since 6 on the SNES.
Oh wow.
And pre-order it.
No, that's okay. I think I'll just come back later.
Look, you know
She was a fake lesbian because she thought it made her unique and quirky, and because she desperately wanted attention from men.
Definitely want to do this because you know it's going to sell out.
You're right. Final Fantasy does.
She kind of looks like Pure Ruby if Pure Ruby didn't put on makeup and like have big tits.
Out pretty quickly.
I have a picture of Ruby on one of her not like OnlyFans advertising accounts where it's just like her normal gaming channel and it's her without makeup and she looks literally like that. It's fucking wild.
I think I'll do that.
All right, it's just $5.
But she also looks like the girl I liked too when I was a senior in high school and she was like
Joey, she must be a single mother now.
I don't want to. I hope the best for her. She was a nice girl. She just didn't like me for whatever reason. I guess I either came on too strong or I made her feel uncomfortable somehow.
She looks like the kind of guy that's up Johnny Sin's alley.
I either made her feel uncomfortable some reason and she felt standout. It doesn't matter. Fuck it. I don't care. The past is in the past. Nah.
Sugar, onions have layers.
I still think about her and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. She was a really sweet kid. woman. She was like 18, 17 when I met her.
Down and we guarantee you one the day it comes out.
Oh, I have to put money down?
Yeah, but it's only $5. Actually, you're Tara, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Aren't you an MVP member?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What's your phone number?
It's 555-4655.
Stay strong, Joker. Stay strong, Joker. Same thing happened to me. Most girls disliked me in school. Such is life.
It's alright, though. You know, at least I liked her and she didn't try to fuck me over.
Like back in the day, knew her from elementary school all the way through high school. She turned into a complete bee.
Wow. But yeah, it's alright. You know, she didn't try to fuck me over. She was still cool with me for a long time. She was a nice girl.
That girl went face with symbols on mouth, 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 face with symbols on mouth.
Alright, if you guys are going to spam the emojis, I will shut off text-to-speech. I'm just saying. But yeah, you know what, she didn't report me, she didn't get me in trouble, I didn't go to school with her at least. You know, usually, like, I think I've said this before, but there have been, there was a time I told a girl I'll see her tomorrow.
It was funny.
It was, but still. There was a time when, like, I told a girl I had class with, and this was an everyday class, not an alternating class. I said, I will see you tomorrow in class.
She didn't report me to the IRS or the FBI. She was cool and cute. Dark Alliance 2 was great.
That was a good game. Basically, I said, I'll see you in class tomorrow. I got called down to the fucking guidance counselor. You made this girl feel uncomfortable? You said you'd see her tomorrow? She felt uncomfortable by that.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden is fucking Kino. And then there was that time I gave girl candy on Valentine's Day.
Saying not to come into class tomorrow. Max Payne 2.
Max Payne 2 was fun. Maybe. Then there was that time I gave girl candy on Valentine's Day.
Champions return to arms.
And I was like, Happy Valentine's Day.
Alien
You gave...
Monster.
You
The
gave a...
Nerf games were great.
Ooh.
I like to talk to girls about the awesomeness of the Saturn. I like watching the confused look on their face about stuff like Burning Ranger. Should have joined the Trench Coat Club, Joker. Joey converted to Judaism yesterday, guys. Hey Joker, you're cool. Don't come to school tomorrow.
Tomorrow. But yeah, there was a time I gave a girl candy on Valentine's Day. And I got reported for that. And it's like, you gave it to her on Valentine's Day? What does that mean? The fuck do you mean it thinks?
About Panzer Dragoon Saga.
How is that creepy?
Yes, they were. So many great memories from Champions of North.
Yeah, I gave a girl candy on Valentine's Day. That's what you fucking do, retard.
Hated.
Oh, there's a lot more. There's a lot more.
Dark Alliance 1 and 2. $30, fuck that. At Richard Russell I do too, along with Fighting Vipers. Like that one episode of Clarence.
Yeah. I guess I'm a true sell, but fuck it, I don't care. Let's finish this video.
You actually have $17 in trading credit here. All we can do is take $5, roll it right down to Final Fantasy. That way you'll have it in your hands.
Ranger and Clara classes were completely broken in North.
Really?
The trade credit. I didn't see that coming.
A great call. That's
Can I say?
Play as Pepsiman, Joker.
In the future.
Fault, Joey.
Maybe. I don't know. Probably is. You know, it's like being a midget and trying to play basketball and fucking up. Of course you're gonna fuck up. You're not meant to do that.
In third grade on Valentine's Day, I used to rip up the Valentine's cards girls gave me.
Hey, Pollywolf. I see an Xbox remote. My brother gave me an Xbox remote once. I think he stole it from a Kmart. But yeah, you had to buy a thing that you plugged into the fourth... Ooh, that's a tough one.
Joey, you better not be looking at another woman.
Hey, Kat Dennings. No.
Don't feel down, Joey. Your queen, Sphere Hunter will always love you.
She's Empty's queen.
Don't insult Britt Bong and his stepdad's attempt at hanging out, Joker.
Ruby or Taylor Hendricks? I'd have to say Ruby a little bit more, just because I think she's hotter, but Taylor Hendricks is really pretty.
Deal.
Where did he come up with?
Yo, there's a Wavebird controller in the background. Awesome. The Wavebird was good shit, and I could see Ninja Gaiden. I could see Deus Ex.
That.
Great, let's do that.
All right, and since you like Final Fantasy, we actually just got a copy of Kingdom Hearts traded in.
Empty Sphero.
Empty Sphero. Hey, Kingdom Hearts is a good game. Nowadays, if you want to play Kingdom Hearts, you're better off playing the HD versions, just because those are the final mix versions, and they have a lot of improvements. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is a pretty good game. The first two.
I still have 2 platinum Wavebirds.
Lucky you.
Empty Sphero 0.
You'll definitely be into this game if you like Final Fantasy.
This looks pretty cool. I'll use this.
Empty has a thing for
Okay.
cuts, like Sam Hyde.
Okay, girl, you're a hardcore gamer. You're a Final Fantasy fan. How the fuck did you not know about Kingdom Hearts?
Conversation about my hobby with the Sphere Hunter than any other woman I know. But the Sphere Hunter has a empty Sphero 0 hero queero. I got 2 spheres for Joey smirking face.
Based.
My only memory of Game Crazy is when they had a NES on display in the glass counter, but they didn't want to sell it to me.
Gay.
Got it.
All right.
Okay, how is this woman a Final Fantasy fangirl? She has a Crystal Chronicles t-shirt, and she's going to pre-order Final Fantasy 11, but she doesn't know what the fuck Kingdom Hearts is? They were advertising Kingdom Hearts on the Disney Channel. Of course Kat Dennings is here. She's perfect. They were advertising Kingdom Hearts on the Disney Channel. I remember watching episodes of So Weird.
Weston Chandler.
Crystal, stop.
Sphere
I
Hunter
remember.
likes talking shit about Silent Hill. Fake gamer girl spotted.
Go home, gamer girl.
Lying face, lying face, lying face.
Yeah, I remember watching episodes of So Weird and seeing fucking ads for Kingdom Hearts. They advertised that game constantly.
Good point, Joey. How the fuck didn't she know about Kingdom Hearts?
That's like,
Go home, gamer girl.
and every fucking girl like this I know knows about Kingdom Hearts. They fucking love that
I
shit.
bet you that gamer girl is a fraud. She probably doesn't know about Parasite Eve.
Ooh.
Go home, gamer girl. Hey Kat, how was the bar mitzvah?
Stop.
Rydog, that trade credit move was
A Rydog?
Zelda, actually, it was really no big deal.
Zelda?
I knew that she wanted
She's
Impa.
a fake gamer girl. But she's still cute.
Yeah.
We actually guaranteed that. That trade credit move was just a little nudge she needed to commit.
Well, you heard it here, fellas.
Wow, so
Ryan is
weird.
slinging the bling bling to get
Jesus,
that
I
paper.
haven't heard that in a very long time.
It's on Disney Plus, and now that it's on Disney Plus, you can have high quality episodes to torrent. Oh, you should check it out. It's really good. The first 2 seasons are about this girl named Fiona.
His
And
last name said Taliban. It was nice, but very lonely without a man.
Aw.
Slinging the bling bling to get that paper dog.
Yeah, it was a pretty good show. It's like X-Files or Kolchak the Night Stalker, but for kids. The first 2 seasons are really good. Third season is not as good, but it's still entertaining if you view it as a standalone experience.
This has been Zelda Scott representing for Game Crazy. Keep it real, Casey.
Oh, is that it? All right, well, I'm going to take a bathroom break. We're going to watch something else, because I got time. Because, yeah, fucking...
Hadn't Joey on OnlyFans when?
Yeah, it's only 2 o'clock. Fuck it.
Oh, I remember watching back in the day, but I never thought about it till now.
We're going to watch,
Awesome. Hey, JoJo. Oh, they didn't include the credits where Zelda raps.
Yeah, hey, World Wide Web Wizard. Yeah, they didn't. I got another one of those... I got another one of those fucking, Nintendo fucking Flash videos, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom, because I gotta fucking pee, because I just drank a whole fucking Four Loko by myself. So we're gonna play some music, and,
Princess Sphere Huntress.
you know what, fuck it.
I gotta go back
Play an
and watch
all-time
old Mega
game
64
classic.
stuff.
Oh, it's only... This is only about a minute long, so I better hustle. Oh, my
The
foot.
wizard is here.
This is not System of a Down, by the way. That's...
Reminder, Tears of the Kingdom revealed Zelda is descended from furries. I blame file sharing programs for that misconception. Nintendo catering to the furry demographic now.
Yeah, that is not System of a Down. That is not Surge or Sarge. That is actually a good sound-alike. That was done for an overclocked remix, and yeah, I blame that too. File sharing.
Syndrome.
Yeah, that was file sharing's fault. There's also a bunch of bad parody songs that were attributed to Weird Al, like I Ran Over the Taco Bell Dog. Like I Ran Over the Taco Bell Dog and...
Most Nintendo emulator devs and fans are furries. Nintendo for furries, Sony for Jennies, who's Microsoft going after?
I don't know. The Newgrounds tank, there it is.
Newgrounds.
Did I watch this already?
Everything.
Let's see.
Everyone!
I think I did.
Hey guys, let's play a board game.
Yeah, I watched that. Fuck. I have... Nah.
Microsoft for poof lovers.
You know what? Fuck it. I got Angry Joe. Let's watch Angry Joe. Well, this is a compilation of Angry Joe, the worst games ever.
Lol.
This turned into a random gaming video because I didn't feel like watching demo reel.
Agitated Alejandro. Blasted Alejandro. Pissed off Pedro time. Bloated burrito. Joey, are you okay?
Yes, I do actually.
Clip where he bloated burrito simps for Anita.
Yes.
Coop Carlos. Deadbeat Diego.
I love that meme. I love it where it's just like a picture of Angry Joe, and it goes, "Who is this guy again?" And like it's just like a fucking laundry list of like fucking different names.
Sonic Free Riders has ruined my life.
Please don't take this video down, Joey. We're having fun.
Angry Joe is now an angry fat fuck.
Yeah, he's fucking big now. He got big. He was actually dating a pretty hot woman for a while. And he was also dating after that, or after or before that, he was dating a former All That actress who was pretty cute.
Show where Joe got blown the fuck out by Jeff.
Oh, I wish I had that. That is fucking hilarious. Jeff Keighley fucking BTFO'd that motherfucker.
Nothing fucking works. Everything.
Truly taking the Angry Joe diet. If you guys seen his recent stream.
I mean, he's...
Carlos is now Donut Drake.
Donut Drake. I mean, Spoonie's probably on, like, SSRIs. That makes you fat. He's probably drinking a lot. You have to go back.
In this game is broken.
$7. $7. I don't have money. He was messing with me.
The menu! The worst damn menu I have played so far of all the Kinect games. Terrible graphics and sense of speed. Hazardous to your health.
God, his accent is so gay and annoying.
Terrible. 1 out of 10.
4 hours!
This was a fun review. He got so upset.
That was fun. The Kinect was a piece of shit. I played it at my brother-in-law's house. I think I played a horror game on it and Steel Battalion. The Steel Battalion for the Xbox 360 Connect is one of the worst fucking games I have ever played.
Was the best. AYY caramba. That cholo Jeff Kelly fooled me.
Like, I played the original Steel Battalion with the big ass controller that's about.
Last day of Pride Month now, boys.
Oh, thank fucking Lord.
Now.
But I played the original Steel Battalion, and it was really good. Yeah, it was a good game. The Xbox Connect version was a piece of shit. That game is fucking awful. Holy fuck. If you bought that game, I'm sorry, you got ripped off.
This is how you start 2011.
Expensive ass game, but really good.
Yeah, there was a period where you can actually get it for a decent price. And that fucked over a lot of scalpers, and now it's expensive again.
Games were hot dog shit at best.
I remember there was a Power Rangers game for the Kinect, and there was a Victorious game. How much money would it cost me to play the Victorious game on Xbox? I have an Xbox One S, so they don't have Kinect support. So I'm gonna have to actually like get an Xbox 360 to play it. I might do an angry video game review of like all the Victorious games. Because there's a DS game, 2 DS games, a Wii game, and a Kinect game.
Works! Their AI is so brain dead. I have not seen this poorly programmed AI in ever.
This game is so bad, I'd rather lick Dan Schneider's feet than play this fucking game.
Boss fights go something like this.
The girl that played Jade was fucking hot.
Oh god, she was, and she still is. Her name's Elizabeth Gills, by the way. Fucking hottest. She is really beautiful. And she always has a resting bitch face. This is... You, Cat, you're beautiful.
If you do not fight the boss, I'm frozen up not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 times, but 5 times. 5 times. I've seen enemies shoot walls.
Look how skinny Joe used to be back in the day. Holy cow. He was so slim. He looked so young and youthful.
Times. This is just jacked up. The AI is broken. The combat is repetitive, and the boss fights are pointless. Levels are so poorly.
I noticed the other day that Victoria Justice has weird feet. Makes me wonder about Dan the man's taste. 5 pesos. Me no dollars. 5 pesos.
Well, considering that Victoria Justice's career didn't go far, she's still doing acting, and she was in a Netflix movie recently, but it didn't go like how Elizabeth Gill or especially Ariana Grande's career went. I'm guessing Dan didn't get a sample of her wares. Same with Danielle Monet, the woman who played Trina in Victorious. She's an Instagram mommy now. Like, her whole Instagram is about her, like, cooking food and talking about her kids. Or, like, trying on makeup.
Way too big or way too small. Multiplayer is completely broken. You can even create a little monkey minion army. Monkey minions.
He looks healthier here. Now he uses his younger build brother to remind people what he looks like now. Zoe 101 is coming back as Zoe 102. Hey Cat, I got some bad news. I found out Joey is now hooked up with
Oh god.
Zoe 109.
Yeah, they are making a Zoe 101 movie. That's cool. I remember watching a few episodes of that when it aired. I was a teenager. Yeah, that's alright. That show had a pretty good theme song, too.
Danielle Monet was so hot, why did the show make her out to be gross and weird? Same with Jeanette from Ickerly.
Yeah.
My condolences.
Hey, that boy.
She's a handful. This game is so bad I'd rather get verbally railed again by Jeff. And by handful I mean her bust size. Zoe
Nice.
110.
Yeah, Danielle Monet was a...
One is a fever dream.
Danielle Monet is still a beautiful woman. But yeah, they made her out to be like this gross, unlikable woman.
Schneider was the one who impregnated Jamie Lynn Spears.
Yeah, that's still a pretty good rumor.
He is messing with Emily.
Yeah, Danielle Monet is still a beautiful woman. And they made her out to be like this unlikable, ugly woman when really, like, she's no better, like, uglier or prettier than the rest of the girls. I'd say she's actually prettier than her sister.
Only to have the game freeze 5 seconds later. This game is broken. What the hell is wrong with this game? I don't know what has happened. The story is non-existent. Cinematics
Dan, get in the van, Schneider.
Hold her tighter. She's a fighter, Schneider.
Can't hit shit. The robots shoot the ground.
Please turn the volume down now. All right, guys.
One day was pretty. Now, not so much.
Yeah.
He is putting me on my back foot. I tried being diplomatic.
Yeah, she was really pretty back in like 2013, 2014. Now she looks weird.
Everybody
She's like Steven Seagal. She's trying to be every other race.
stands in the open.
Remember when like every few years, Steven Seagal would change his race? He was an Italian. Then he was a Native American. Then he was Asian. Now he's trying to be black. It's like, Steven, no. No, now he's trying to be Russian.
Getting hit with bullets.
Ow. Sorry about that.
Steven Seagal looks like a fat vampire. Dan, but I poop from there, Mr. Schneider.
Steven Seagal, no lie, Steven Seagal looks like DSP as a fatter, older man.
DSP.
Yeah, he wanted to play...
Mongolian too.
Ugh.
Jazz player Steven Seagal.
Yeah, Steven Seagal looks like DSP. Imagine a fatter, older DSP. Like, I would pay to watch a documentary movie where Steven Seagal plays DSP. Oh, that's fucked up, man. That's real fucked up. He fucking arranged her guts in a way that she died. Just imagine Steven Seagal. This is Steven.
Seagal is based, though, more so than DSP.
Oh, yes, he does hate Will Sasso. He has Will Sasso on a fucking death threat list. This is
in a fake martial artist kind of way.
Yeah. This is Steven Seagal trying to be DSP.
Steven Seagal and Phil would be good friends, both full of shit.
I need that money. Alright, I need that money for my taxes. I need that money for my dojo, my tax money. Alright? I got a lot of issues coming up, alright?
Tate masturbates to Steven Seagal.
I'm not playing WWE Champions.
Martial arts actor, then Steven Seagal.
Oh, he's fucking full of himself. There's an interview he did with the British news company. And the guy's like, Michael Jai White, how do you feel about him? Steven's like, may I laugh in your face? Van Damme, how about that? May I laugh in your face? Steven hates Van Damme. Meanwhile, Van Damme has nothing but nice things to say about Steven.
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List. No, I want to see the bloopers for that movie, though. I want to see the bloopers for Schindler's List. But yeah, Steven is like railing on Van Damme.
Prepared by Lukashenko.
And Van Damme's like, hey, he's alright.
Steven Seagal is so lazy that he fights sitting on a chair. Steven Seagal's acting technique is to squint like you are squeezing out a turd.
Yeah.
It's why he's not in Expendables.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. 'Cause now, I will snatch every motherfucker birthday.
That's pretty good. I'll snatch every motherfucker's birthday.
Spielberg's list of kids he did.
Oh, God!
1 out of 10.
But yeah, there was an incident where Van Damme met Seagal at a party. It's like a Hollywood party, I think at Stallone's place. And Van Damme was like, I heard you were talking shit like I wouldn't find out. Steven Seagal, let's fight. And Steven Seagal's like, no, man, I'm good. I'm not gonna, I gotta go. I got stuff to do. Bye.
Schindler's List. No, Spielberg's List.
There was also an incident where Gene LaBelle, who was a martial artist, choked Steven Seagal out to the point where he pooped his pants.
Hearing that Steven Seagal got
I fucking just said that.
Gene LaBelle and Seagal pooped himself.
Yeah, Steven Seagal was like, you're never gonna choke me out, Gene LaBelle. Gene LaBelle was like, alright, what? And fucking Steven Seagal passed out and pooped his pants. He's such a fucking tryhard. It's fucking funny.
The Blood Bank. Steven Seagal. Hey Bennett, remember when I said I'll kill you last? I lied.
Commando is a good fucking movie. Hey Lady Justice, if you want to watch like a good schlocky 80s action movie, fucking watch Commando or Predator.
The Justice has arrived.
Commando is good shit.
For that.
See you at. Ooh! I think my favorite Schwarzenegger movies
The
are.
only great thing Steven Seagal did was punch John Leguizamo. Here,
Ah!
Richard.
There was an incident where Steven Seagal was on set with
I
them.
like to have a few drinks and watch Commando.
That's good. Steven Seagal was on set with the movie with John Leguizamo, and he comes out.
Is underrated. Arnold has got tire movie quotes.
Last Action Hero is fucking great. That's what that is. He's like, I am the captain, and whatever I say goes. And John Leguizamo did not take him seriously at all and started laughing. Steven Seagal fucking pinned John Leguizamo to a fucking wall.
Twice. I love Last Action Hero.
It's a good movie. Yeah, Seagal fucking pins John Leguizamo to a wall, knocks all the air out of him, and he's like, why? Like, holy fuck.
This is what happens when you pollute the planet.
Oh, yeah. That fucking movie, is it On Deadly Ground? That movie is...
Commando is the quintessential 80s action film. O. Siegel wins perfect. Based.
Luigi? Yeah, Commando is like... My favorite 80s action movies are RoboCop, Commando, Predator, and Total Recall.
Tacona phrase.
Total Recall is such a good movie because not only
to the wall face exhaling.
oh god, because not only can you watch it like a smart it's based off a Philip K. Dick story, and you can watch it like a smart sci-fi movie.
Because you're Jewish.
Oh, I would pin her to a wall. But you can also watch it like a dumb Arnold shoot 'em up action movie. But there's also a really clever sci-fi movie in there.
Gold Ducat was in Total Recall.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Hear Steven Seagal's music.
Yes, I did.
So many great 80s movies.
Yeah, I listened to some of Steven Seagal's music. He had a soundtrack.
Oven Time.
He was also in a cops-like show called Steven Seagal Lawman. That show fucking sucked. It was like cops, but with Steven Seagal.
Too small a role in that movie.
Driving your floaty-ass motorcycle in a race reminiscent of big rigs or mother truckers, unable to...
Hey, Mother Truckers was a decent game. It was a cheap game. It was like $20 at time of launch. I got it for $5. But
versus Dirty Harry. Steven Seagal is married to a Japanese woman.
Again? He was married to one in the 70s, and he divorced her for Kelly LeBrock. But yeah, Big Rigs, not Big Rigs, but Big Mother Truckers, not a bad game. I got it for
the PS3 for $5 new.
Damn.
Commando was a great movie, especially when he helped Bennett let off some steam. Steven Seagal kind of looked like Penn from Penn and Teller. He had 2 kids with her. He was gonna inherit the dojo, but Pedo Wood called him.
Damn. Did you know that the bad guy Bennett from Commando, he played the main villain in Power Rangers Time Force, and he's a really good villain. I'd actually say Time Force has better villains than Time Ranger. Honestly, if you're gonna watch them, watch both of them because they're both really good series.
There were also homoerotic undertones during the knife fight at the end of Commando.
I did not catch that, but maybe I'll have to watch it again. But yeah, Bennett.
Japanese turning Japanese.
Yeah, Bennett. The guy who played Bennett was also Ranzik from Time Force. He's a really good villain. Honestly, the villains in Time Force are way better than the villains in their Japanese counterpart. Time Force is one of those rare Power Rangers shows where it's
Virgil/Daniel Southworth.
Yeah.
By default.
Not gonna lie, was it Quantum Ranger? The
was an actor that should have gotten more roles if he wanted to. Time Ranger had a better team. Time Force had
yes,
better
that.
villains. Foolishness, Lord Zed. Best part of Commando is when he drops Sully off the cliff.
Yes.
I need more quantum power.
Yeah, but Time Force had better villains. Time Ranger had better Rangers. But honestly, you can't go wrong watching either of them. But fucking Time Force had Daniel Southworth, Virgil from Devil May Cry as the 6th Ranger, and he fucking nailed that. He was firing on all 4 cylinders. He was so good as the Quantum Ranger. It was fucking great. It was basically Virgil as a Power Ranger. Literally Virgil as a Power Ranger.
Quick time events as
Foolishness,
enemies
Lord
materialize
Zed.
from thin air
Foolishness.
from the sides to
I seriously need to play Battle for the Grid again. That's a good game.
fight you and then fly off in random directions, exploding for no fucking reason.
Could also play DSP in a movie.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais. But it'd be funnier to see Steven Seagal. Like, imagine Steven Seagal sitting on DSP's couch with a fucking Xbox controller. I don't know how to use rations.
I remember the Dino Thunder GameCube game.
I've been wanting to buy that
As a
game.
method actor, heard he freaked out Arnie on the set of Commando.
Damn.
His second chin is slowly erupting here.
Yeah, getting bigger. Yeah, I've been wanting to play the Dino Thunder game. Dino Thunder was a good season. I like Abba Ranger more. Abba Ranger was great, but...
SMH.
Yeah, get more likes on here, please. More likes. But yeah, Abba Ranger was good shit.
Faces, graphics,
Method actors are impressive. Beasts of Power is a cool fan-made beat-em-up Power Rangers game, kind of like the Konami Best Anime.
Ooh, nice.
They were planning to kill the Quantum Ranger but decide against it. In my headcanon, Power Rangers and Super Sentai happen in the peril. S.P.D. Joey. Battle Diaper. More dislikes? Okay. Abo Ranger? So it's set in Australia? As Monrold was recently laughing
I saw
at
that.
his gameplay video.
No, Abba Ranger, which means Rampage Ranger. And, yeah, they were going to kill off Quantum Ranger. They were also going to kill off Tommy, the Green Ranger, in Power Rangers, but they didn't do it. That idea didn't even leave the writer's room. In the Japanese version, Tommy's counterpart, the Green Ranger, died. In fact, he was living off borrowed time. And every time he left the room he was staying in, he was going to die.
Best show.
That's a good show, Akiba Ranger. I actually bought a bootleg DVD of that. If they released it on real DVD, I'd buy it. I'm going to get the Deca Ranger DVD soon, because that's a really good show, too. But Abare Ranger was really good.
It is the worst.
So the Rangers sniff petrol and sleep on the street.
Yes, they sniffed that petrol.
But nearly all the sound design in the game. So many other sounds in the game are just straight up missing. 37 broken, boring,
I wish Power Rangers, the movie the game used Zeranger cast as an Easter egg.
There was a movie game? Oh, like the Sega Gen. That'd be cool. There's an early episode of Power Rangers where Zordon's talking about the Power Eggs, and they actually play a clip of Zoo Ranger with the Japanese version of Zordon, who is this old man. Oh, nice. Yeah, the SNES game is really good. The SNES game, actually, we were talking about the SNES game last time.
Carlo whined about the sex scenes in this review.
Gay. Yeah, the Super Nintendo version of Power Rangers was made by the same developers who did Ninja Saviors, the game I was playing last stream.
101 is the best Sentai / Power Ranger game we can get.
I need to finish that game. That game is so good. It's basically like a cross between Bayonetta and Pikmin. It's really good. But yeah, the Ninja Saviors people worked on the Power Rangers Super Nintendo game, and the woman that did the soundtrack for the Power Rangers game also did the soundtrack for Mega Man X3. Natsume, yeah.
As every day
They did some good shit. Wild Guns, Harvest Moon.
Goddamn skating ring. Enemy vehicles careen off the road
Ride to Hell is pretty rare. I think it was called Cook's Mad Recipe.
Damn.
Every fucking time. Fly off to the right and explode. The whole game. The camera is so herky-jerky and your character's so stiff that it's difficult to aim down the sights at anything. Everyone soaks up bullets like BBs. Melee attacks in the game are a joke. Anything but headshots in this game are horribly ineffective. 15 body shots, multiple clips, meleeing the guy for 15 minutes, or go for a single headshot. Which one are you gonna choose? Worst driving
That
and
sounds
shooting
like
mechanic
bullshit.
ever. For the worst driving I've ever seen. Yay. Loading screen in every 30 seconds just to piss them off. Ride to Hell has
That sounds like fucking Sonic 06. Loading screens every 30 seconds. I hated that.
sex. Pathetic. It is
Shut up, gunless gringo.
approach to sex makes hot coffee look like Shakespeare.
Oh, this is the clip you were talking about, Gaseous.
Dino Buckler.
Dino Buckler! Sex is seriously having sex immediately after you shot that dude in the head in the same room with his dead body. Based. That's how Chad does it.
This game on 1% mode.
Damn.
Fly off to the right and explode. That is disgusting, awkward, tone deaf, shameful, wrong.
This game was published by Deep Silver, and they are known for not doing QA.
Yeah. Deep Silver also did a few other games too that were really bad.
Creepy, insulting, and it's just plain fucking stupid! Two rag dolls rubbing up against each other in the most unsettling display ever.
Oranger.
Dash, Oranger. Dash, Oranger. You know, Oranger is a good series. I know there was a lot of changes to it. Originally, it was supposed... I know there was supposed to be a lot of... it was supposed to be a lot darker. Like, the first 2 or 3 episodes were really serious about, like, an alien fucking, like, invasion on Earth with these robots that can't be killed. Like, a fucking town gets nuked. You watch a little girl get fucking nuked. She's trying to...
This uncomfortable about sex. I wonder what he thinks about Final Fantasy X too.
Yeah. That's the Western game journalist now. They can't handle that. But yeah, like the first like 3 episodes are really grim and serious, and then it just becomes like a wacky comedy. But then, like, not really wacky comedy. There's some fucking dark episodes in the early ones. The one about the 2 cactus robots, that one was dark. Oh my god, the not O-Ranger episode with the good robot. One of the robots is really good and saves a dog from being run over by a car, and the Blue Ranger befriends it. But then the main villain, like the fat dude with the cog on his back.
Sex is so horrible, zany face. It's okay, Joe. Abuelita already knows about you and other Joe.
But anyway, there's a fucking, like, the fucking robot.
FF10 too.
No, but there's a lot of, like, half-naked women, and that's fucking verboten. Anyway, robot's good, gets corrupted, turns evil, Blue Ranger has to put it down, and the last scene you see is the robot in a junkyard with the dog he saved, and the dog's whimpering, and the robot fucking dies and collapses. That was sad. That was legitimately really sad.
Logic rules here.
Good episode. I think that was like episode 15 on O-Ranger. That was a later episode.
The whole thing is...
A lot of people think that O-Ranger became wacky shit after like 2 episodes. No, there are some really dark episodes. Episode 9 or 10 was the one with the Cactus Brothers, where one didn't want to be as evil as the other one. It was rough shit.
Play. Otherwise, it sounds like it's over the top.
Go watch O-Ranger. It's good.
Trust me, it's
not after
it's
after
just
this.
Plain fucking stupid. The cutscenes are disjointed. AI is so stupid. The game has horrendous controls, awful camera troubles. This game has some of the worst, most repetitive music. Absolutely mind-numbingly dreadful. Everything is so repetitive, so boring, so sickening. The game is much longer than it has any right to be. Functional garbage. Fuck this shit. Fuck this garbage ass shit. Motherfucking 1 out of 10. What the fuck levels?
There's Segs and Final... No. Star Trek Trexels. Oh.
Needs to read the book, The Angry Joe of Sex.
Fucking Christmas! One of the worst games of the year. One that represents all the...
I remember this episode because I remember watching it on Christmas. Yeah, it's a Star Trek cell phone game.
And a growing nasty-ass trend for mobile gaming. Greed over gameplay. A fucking night!
Here's a fun fact. Did you know Bayonetta 2 was going to win Game of the Year at the Game Awards, and the only reason it didn't is because a lot of... Car Ranger's fucking great. But I'll get into that later. Bayonetta 2 was going to win...
The grinning cat.
Bayonetta 2 was going to win Game of the Year at the Game Awards, and the only reason it did it is because a lot of the people that worked on the...
His head is getting more squarish as the countdown goes down. Look at how fat irate Iglesias is in the face.
Yeah. He gets fatter each year. Bayonetta 2 was supposed to win a Game of the Year award at the Game Awards. It didn't because people threatened to walk away when it did. So they made Dragon Quest Inquisition the Game of the Year, even though... Did anyone like that game? I don't think I've ever heard a single nice thing about Dragon Quest Inquisition. But it won Game of the Year simply because people that worked at the Game Awards were going to walk off if fucking Bayonetta 2 won. Bayonetta 2 was supposed to win Game of the Year.
Forgotten.
Yeah, it was supposed to win... Bayonetta 2 was supposed to win Game of the Year at the Game Awards. But people were like, if you vote this game in, we'll walk off. And they left because they thought...
Boyfriend speak. While other Joe gets fitter, angry Joe gets fatter. Kooks.
But yeah, because...
will leave us alone when DA Inquisition will be out. I've heard better things being said about Dragon Age 2 than Inquisition.
I've never played a Dragon Age game, by the way, but I've never heard a single nice thing about Inquisition. But I've heard a ton of good things about Bayonetta 2. I played Bayonetta 2. And yeah, it's a great game. It's a fucking amazing game.
Ride the bull.
Makes me want to punch a small child. You have
I have tried to finish Dragon Age Inquisition 4 times and I could never finish it.
Sisquisition?
CISquisition. Dragon Age 2 is okay but a step down from 1. BioWare is long dead.
The only BioWare games I actually played and care about...
Origins or bust.
The only BioWare games I actually played and care about were the KOTOR games, the first two, and fucking Jade Empire, the karate game they made.
This is one of my favorite games ever. Dragon Age 2 is pretty good.
I never played a Dragon Age game. I did play the Sonic game they made.
Just lost its 4th director.
Damn. I played the Sonic game they made for the DS, and that game sucked. That game was ass. But KOTOR 1 and 2 and Jade Empire was good shit.
23 crystals. 25 crystals. How much a fucking crystal? 25 crystals.
Oh, that fat Jewish woman that made, like, what if we made an RPG without the gameplay?
Like absolute dog shit.
Yeah, Helper, Jennifer Helper. She was that Jewish woman, and she has a Star of David in her video. She was like, what if we made a video game without the gameplay and it was just story? Okay,
for
make a virtual novel.
$5. Dilithium crystal, fucking crystal. It takes forever just to get one dilithium crystal. It's about average of 5 minutes.
I can't do it, Captain. I'm running out of dilithium crystals.
You're gonna get fucked in the ass, sucked up. Your fucking hard-earned crystal, your single crystal that you've been waiting 5 minutes playing this stupid ass.
It's not anti-Semitic to point out some stuff.
Suck it up his ass. See, there's one. Oh no! No, the fucking space Fuck you!
In the basement of the undead asylum. Please understand.
Your new iPad, your new Christmas present. 75 dilithium crystals for $15. This game is completely
109 societies can't be wrong.
Noticing patterns.
Grind. It's balanced to
Dragon Age 2 has one of the worst DLCs I've ever played.
Fuck it straight to
I
hell.
fail to see the appeal of this guy.
Staring at
Take off Thunderwing.
missions and
Thumbs
enjoy
up, light
yourself.
skin
Shame
tone.
on you, yes, no.
Yeah, GTA San Andreas. I have GTA, or I don't play it anymore, but I had GTA San Andreas, Vice City, and 3 on my phone. It was cool to have GTA on your phone.
I heard it was
yeah, that's like $5.
You CBS Interactive. 1 out of 10.
Ghostbusters. They made a Ghostbusters game in 2016. Should I stream this?
Anyone else have a bad feeling about GTA 6?
I think most of the game was fucking leaked online. It looks alright.
$50
gamer girl self-insert of fellatio day.
I heard they're making a Red Dead Redemption remastered, which... Yeah. Digitizer 335. Yeah, I heard we're getting a remaster of Red Dead Redemption, and it better fucking have Undead Nightmare on it. If you're remastering Red Dead Redemption, put the zombie game on there.
For this piece of shit with $4 DLC for the original Ghostbuster outfits that everybody...
like old Western AAA titles. Joey, they cancelled it. Hope they keep the thicka big booty female pro tag. They kind of cancelled it. Anything from Rockstar nowadays I don't care. Looks like Guri Gordo got a bigger jacket lol. Whoa, GTA 4 was good. Look at his fucking head.
Yeah, he's got some big cheeks. Yeah, GTA 4 was alright.
Archive too true. It was good, I can't lie. I'm surprised that they didn't do
I fucking wish they did. Why didn't they do that? Undead Nightmare was so good. I played more of Undead Nightmare than I did of the actual Red Dead Revolver. Undead Nightmare was so fucking good. But yeah, did they cancel the Did they cancel the Red Dead Revolver remaster? Because it wouldn't take that much to remaster the game if they were smart. Just make it so the game is available on newer consoles.
Undead Nightmare was fun, but the multiplayer was buggy.
I never bother with the multiplayer with Undead Nightmare, but I played the fuck.
Storing nuts in his cheeks for the winter.
Perhaps one of the scariest things on Earth. One of the worst games I've ever played. A game so bad that it's just...
But Rockstar was making more money on GTA Online, so they abandoned RDR2 and Online.
Red Dead Revolver was a really good game. I streamed it here. I don't remember if I finished it, but I did stream Red Dead Revolver, and I might do it again.
Red Dead Revolver was Kino.
Would you guys want me to...
Fuck attack the game, but ignore the movie.
Would you guys want me to stream Red Dead Revolver again? Because I played it once, and it was really good.
The fucking book's attacking you. You'll swear you'll never read again. Zero variety. It is all tedious, mindless gameplay in a single difficulty setting that has zero challenge to it other than frustratingly fighting your overheating fucking proton gun every 10 fucking seconds. And you'll do this for over 9 hours.
Alright.
Cringe-worthy dialogue in both the stupid-ass, low-effort, drawn cutscenes and at the start of each level.
If I can.
Simply makes you feel like shit. There is no point to the game other than to just get points. Extremely hazardous, repetitive gameplay with the same fucking brain
So I'll try.
enemies over and over again. This is the literal blueprint on how not to design your game. Overly long, heavily padded levels. The menu music is Ray Parker's Ghostbusters theme on a loop for the rest of eternity. How did they suck all the life and fun out of one of the best theme songs of all time? They did it. The leveling is pointless and progression is broken.
The NES game did that before. If you remember, the NES game played the fucking Parker Brothers Jr. theme on a loop. Speaking of that, I have yet to play fucking Fatal Frame on Xbox.
Ghostbusters game is the Genesis one.
That is a good game.
I remember seeing this at a buddy's house. Now, what a sped.
The Fatal Frame 4 for the PlayStation 4 and 5, I have yet to stream that. I streamed the 5th one, but not the 4th one. The arcade game was really fun.
Don't even bother with online play. The final
online lag
level. Oh my god, the final level is fucking
arcade game is super fun.
Yeah.
Gunslinger would have been good if you had the option to kill young Eisenhower before he sells out half the country to commies.
True.
Icing on this shit cake. Who even fucking tested this shit? Shame on you, Fireport.
I have Postal 4 and it's really fun.
It's great. Fatal Frame 4. New Almu nostalgia.
I have Postal 4 and it plays a lot like Postal 2. It's really fun. You're going to have a lot of fun with it.
Shame on you more, Activision. And shame on you, Sony. Never, ever play this game, please. A big fuck you to the Activision suit who approved this game and for having the gall to charge $50 for it. Go to hell!
It's a Western game.
Yeah. That was one of those weird Xbox games where there was an Xbox version and a 360 version.
Save a life.
QQ Sentai Go-Go Faibu.
50 pesos.
Rescue Soldier Hayakahuaku.
Play the 2.
Yeah, Gun's good.
This is cute coming from a game shill. Also gotta play Postal Ready UX.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, fuck me. Gun was a good game. I had that for the Xbox 360. Great game. It was basically like a prototype Red Dead Redemption. It was kind of like Red Dead Revolver, but with...
You ever play General Custer's Revenge?
I played Custer's Revenge. I know what that is. Yes.
A total epic fail!
Oh, that game sucked. That game's disappointing. You can't even buy that game anymore.
$400 price tag.
Yeah, I have that game. I got it. Alright.
TJD isn't the NES game.
I have that game, by the way. You can't buy that game anymore. It's not good. It's a beat 'em up. You think it would be good? A Power Rangers beat 'em up. We kind of got this stuff working in the fourth generation of consoles, the Super Nintendo game.
Don't bother playing the Warriors. It's glitchy on PS5.
Oh, gay. I have that game.
Fuck up. Such a basic and simple.
My whole life is just cold, bitter hatred, and I always wanted to die violently. I just know it's a game to bang Indian women at King's Kino Archive 2.
Yeah, that Power Rangers game sucks. It's a really bad beat 'em up. It's really hard for no reason.
And no life is worth saving.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard for no reason, and it's really basic. I might stream it in the future just because I have it.
Dress up as Power Rangers and slap their guns together. And I will put in the grave as many as I can. It's time for me to kill and it's time for me to die. IT's Joe Garing time.
This has to be a plot.
Sunset Riders is great.
Sunset Riders. I have Sunset Riders.
Power Rangers Mega Battle gave you season March 4th characters and it made me wish that they added Zerangers too as a cool respect to it.
That would have been awesome. Yeah.
Text me the fuck off! This game is so fucking bugged, unforgivable, dodgy
He's getting chunkier.
Yeah, he is.
Landing your punches and kicks on enemies.
Sunset Riders is great on the Super Nintendo.
I have the arcade version. It's really
In the
good.
game, an absolute chore. Only the pixel fucking perfect placement works, and it immediately transforms this into quite possibly
Boxhead Fernando.
ever played.
His head is getting more square each time he reviews.
Enemies.
I'm holding 5 hands.
Nintendo version is $100 now.
Damn.
The game is pretty much over by the time you
Also, if you're interested in beat 'em ups, Mayhem Brawler is pretty damn fun. Bruto Bernato.
are laughably easy except for the cheap ass Lord Zed.
Be reminded of Sealab. Mailbox head.
C-Lab was a great show.
Fuck yes. Maybe this will save the shit game.
They aren't sending their best.
Fucking Goldar. They have never made a Megazord sequence. They have never made a Megazord sequence in a Power Rangers game great. You know how you make a good Megazord sequence? You copy what the Godzilla games on the fucking GameCube were doing and have that as your Megazord battle sequence. That's it. You take the fucking...
Completely stealing content RN.
Hey, Codex.
Genesis version of Sunset Riders sucked ass.
Yeah. You copy the fucking...
Megazord fighting game on the SNES was cool.
It was alright. But yeah, you copy... If you want to do a good 3D Power Rangers game, you want to have Megazord fighting in it, you copy the battle sequences they did for War of the Monsters and fucking the Godzilla games for the GameCube and Xbox. You fucking take that, boom, there you go. You want your Power Rangers fighting game? Just have it play like Power Stone. Boom, there you go. A fucking 10 out of 10 Power Rangers game. Have it be a top-down, like, 3D beat 'em up like Power Stone, but then have the Megazord battles play like the Godzilla games. Boom, you're done.
What the fuck is this? It's just a fucking quick time section! Every single...
No, I have never... Other than the Sega Genesis...
Was so great.
Yes. Other than the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis games, I've never played a Power Rangers game that had a good Megazord sequence.
Would be fun to play on stream.
I will do that in the future. All of them, like Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue for the fucking N64. The Megazord sequence was in first person. You just shot missiles at the monster. Fucking... Like, I've never played, like, a good Megazord sequence in a Power Rangers game other than the Super Nintendo game and the Sega Genesis movie game.
Zord section in the
And they played, like, fighting games.
game is exactly the same no matter who you're fighting, making for what could be the biggest nail in this.
And honestly, I'm going to say this as a Power Rangers fan. Mighty Morphin is cool, but I am so sick of Mighty Morphin fan wankery. Give me SPD. Give me RPM. Jungle Fury. Beast Morphers. Dino Fury, for fuck's sakes. I'll take Mystic Force. I'll take Operation Overdrive. I am so sick of Mighty Morphin. I am so sick. I am so sick of the Dinozord. I am so sick of the fucking Zoo Rangers. Fucking stop.
Jungle Joey versus the Furry Force. Anyone else played the Beast Wars 64 game?
That game sucked. I played the Xena game, and that was slightly better.
Got so angry, he turned into a box.
I am so sick of fucking Mighty Morphin. I get it. It's the first one. Yeah, it's the first Power Ranger series, but I'm sick of it. It's done. We have over 20 fucking seasons.
That was Power Rangers as a kid.
That was a good game.
It was on Genesis and it was pretty hard. At least hard for a kid. I am so sick that Trini survived the car crash by using the Dragon Zord power armor. No, Joey, Mighty Morphin is best. Accept it. Beast Wars on the Nintendo 64 is $1,000 now.
Wow.
You need to find someone to do a podcast about tokusatsu shit.
Hasbro
is at least
I would,
more than MMPR.
but most Western fans of tokusatsu are fucking woke, and it's fucking bullshit. If you ever go on Twitter, if you ever go on like anything like that, you want to look up tokusatsu, all you hear is, we need a black Kamen Rider. I want a woman Kamen Rider. That's misogynistic. No, fuck.
Joey Rangers. Joey Rangers.
All right.
Morbin Joey Rangers.
No.
Empty Joey Fuzz podcast.
But yeah, no, I'm not going to do a fucking tokusatsu podcast because everyone else, and other than, I have to find someone from fucking 4chan. Because
that is fair.
All the people on Twitter that are Toku fans are fucking moral fags. Oh my god. I want a black Kamen Rider. I want a fucking woman Kamen Rider series. That's misogynistic. That's sexist. That's horrible. He made a racist joke 10 years ago. Let's destroy his career. Fuck that. I'm not fucking working with those faggots.
Shittiest coffin. Absolutely no creativity or effort was put in here, and
I
it
wanna
shows.
kiss your ass.
I would love to, but honestly, if I do, one, I'm gonna shut off fucking voice chat because I won't be able to get a word in edgewise, and two,
No music programmed in at all when there should be. An
how the fuck? How do you make that mistake?
unfinished, low effort cash in.
Nice Potter's face, Joey.
Yeah.
Co-op support. No online co-op in a Power Rangers game featuring 6 Rangers in 2016. 1 out of 10.
Angry Joey JoJo.
I'm not angry. I just have a lot of. All right. We're gonna watch Angry Joe's video about Anita, but first, I want to take another piss. We're gonna play some music. I'm gonna take a piss, and then I'm gonna get some more beer.
Jason David Frank, wish you didn't commit Suikoden.
We're gonna play some fucking Toku music.
Take the poo. To the loo, Joey. Fucking alimony killed him. Anita won. Joe lost. Get over it, Joe.
Anita won, Joe lost.
Fucking divorce bullshit. Me too bullshit. Joe deserves more shit for defending Anita than he got, dumbass. Joe always loses. Joey about to transform in the bathroom. Should have stuck with Kimberly, Frank. Joey, what would be your henshin phrase? Joe, with this music makes him a Mega Man boss. He closes his eyes as he breathes in burrito vapor. Wish I was a fly on the wall in that bathroom.
Cat, stop it. Yeah, that Power Rangers game for Super Nintendo has a fucking rad soundtrack. The soundtrack was done by the woman who did the soundtrack for Mega Man X3. Joey always loses. Defending Kimberly, Frank. Henshin phrase. It makes him a Mega Man boss. His
Joey
eyes.
Give the pink Ranger roll to Cat.
Oh shit, speaking of, we're gonna nerd out about Tokusatsu. They leaked out Kamen Rider Gotchard was leaked. He looks fucking awesome. He has this really cool like blue color scheme with like a red faceplate and goggles. He looks great. It's got a card theme, and the cards all look like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Booba Rangers. Yeah, that looks cool. I'm actually kind of hyped for Gotchard. And the rumor is that...
Which game soundtrack surprises me with how good it is? Final Fantasy X. It's really, really great. Kamen Rider, great man.
I'm surprised it actually said Kamen Right. But yeah, Gotchard looks cool.
Shift into turbo, Excel changer.
RPM, get in gear.
Justin.
Did you know the woman from RPM, the Yellow Ranger? That's Liv from iZombie. That's Rose McIver.
Soundtrack is really excellent.
Final Fantasy X is a good soundtrack.
Mere